Hello all, my name is Fan147 here, live on Twitch, but I will hopefully be posting this to YouTube as a Let's Play, if all goes to plan, with Spyro to Gateway to Glimmer is the version I'm playing, but technically, Ripto's Rage, take your poison, pick your poison, even. I prefer Ripto's Rage as the title just because it's more relevant. Gateway to Glimmer, I don't get it, the Glimmer's the first level and then we're never there again, so why, that's not the main set piece of the game. It's a nice sounding title, it's just not relevant to the game, but for some reason I live, the version of the game we have is Gateway to Glimmer. Unless it's the Reignited Trilogy, then it's also called Ripto's Rage for us. I do plan on playing Ripto's Rage on the Reignited Trilogy for the channel at some point too, but I'm streaming this live on Twitch as well. So we'll be vibing with chat at the same time. It also said for me when I just logged on there that there's retro achievements available in this game, but it also came up saying that some may not be compatible on this version of the game, but I don't know. If they pop, they pop, they don't. I'm not really that interested in that. But I usually always just think of Spyro 2 in particular this time of year just because, well, I thought over Christmas time, I kind of want to stream games that are really cozy and I could just vibe with chat and talk to people while playing games that are very cozy and ones that are close to my heart, I guess you could say, rather than games that would just drive me insane or very competitive or super sweaty through over the course of December. Yeah, I just always remember that one Christmas when I was in college on PEP, which was Personal Empowerment Program, because I was still getting diagnosed with shit at that point. I remember getting Spyro Gateway to Glimmer that year in my Christmas stocking. Well, at that point, my belief in Santa was gone, but I still got stockings because I'm a big kid at heart. We still do stockings now. And I got Spyro Gateway to Glimmer that Christmas, and I remember playing it a lot on my old TV, which was so saturated in color, where Alora was like red as a tomato. But I just, I always associate this particular Spyro game with Christmas for that reason, because I just played it a lot over Christmas that one year, and when it was snowing outside. Yeah, so I just thought like, "Oh, we'll do it again this year." I did do this stream last year, but it had issues with like audio and crashing and that. So hopefully this version I downloaded is not shite, and I did upload it. Long story short, I think we shouldn't have problems this time around. But let's get started. And pause. I had the emulator paused there. I'll turn on my controller in a moment. I had it on charge, so we'll sustain that charge as long as possible. I'll turn it on at the first point where we have to play. Yes, welcome in everyone. How you doing? I've got my Spyro plushie and my Ripto and a Spyro pop in the background. Actually, I might just show those close up on camera. There's some really cool mods and mods of Spyro out there. I've seen a lot of them posted by Crystal Fisher, who's a big Spyro Crash and what have you content creator on YouTube. Where he posts like videos that he's edited levels and modded levels of Spyro, which are really cool. But I've never really done that myself. I think I played one of the created mods, which was one of like a skateboard park, but it was in like the main area of this game. Oh, not the main area. Don't really cutscene in this game, but it was like playable or something. It's so cool people can do that stuff. I think the first modded which medieval I played was the hard mode, which I believe is probably the first version anyone's really played. But as you can see, yeah, we have completed the game on this emulator before. Let's go into new game. Yes, Spyro Gateway to Glimmer. First game in the original series where Spyro is voiced by Tom Kenny, and you could tell quite a few of the characters in this game are voiced by Tom Kenny, especially the Electros from Hurricos. I just got randomly in the mood to play Spyro today because someone commented on one of my Spyro into Dragonfly videos.
I've forgotten what the sun looks like. We should go on vacation. Somewhere warm. Somewhere sunny. Dragon Shores. Yeah, I haven't been there since we kicked Nasty Nork's butt. How about it, Sparks? You up for a vacation?
Yeah, he was a terrible guy because we called him ugly and he didn't like it, and he should have liked it. The plot to Spyro 1 is so silly when you think about it. But yeah, the professor is also voiced by Tom Kenny, so it's the same voice in the next game.
Professor?
Almost. Just a few more.
I don't know what it is about the recording in this game in particular, but like the way they pronounce their P's and T's is really overemphasized here. See what I mean?
Calm down, Hunter.
Calm down, Hunter, and stop fidgeting.
You saw the professor's book. They have claws like this.
teeth like this, and they spit fire like this. Puh, puh. They sound much more dangerous than Ripto.
That's exactly the point. A dragon is our only chance of stopping Ripto, and you know it.
It's working. It's working! I've got a dragon!
And a very huge pencil.
Whoa, tough landing. Hi,
See, it's even
which way
bigger
is
in freaking Mystic Marsh.
beach? Hey, stop staring. Haven't you guys ever seen a dragon before?
You're a dragon?
You got a problem with that?
Yes, haven't you guys ever seen a drag queen before, Twitter? Oh. Well, it's not very apparent how I'm evil in this game, because I don't really do anything. Totally.
A dragon? You brought a dragon to Avalar? I hate dragons!
I think I remember how he just says he'll job kill this fairy here in this kid's game. Same with Hurricos, but I think you should kill that Yeti, and the subtitles say Torch. But funnily enough, in the Reignited trilogy, it says Torch in the subtitles and the audio.
You ate my scepter!
Oh my god, thank you so much for the raid, Niall! How are you doing? Welcome in.
I'll deal with you!
How is GTA 5? We're currently playing Spyro
That was
2 Gateway to Glimmer.
and we have to get rid of him. He's causing all sorts of trouble around here.
Just because we can, really. I just got a comment on one of my
Magic guide to
videos of Spyro Enter a Dragonfly Day. I thought, oh yeah, I should play Spyro Gateway to Glimmer this time of year. So it just always reminds me of Christmas, of that one year I got for Christmas,
Hey, wait
and
a minute.
played it a lot when I was in
How do we
college.
get ourselves into these
On my
messes,
old
pal?
blocky TV that was like highly saturated, and Alora just looked really red. It was good to see you streaming again today, Niall. How was your stream? Hi, Spyro! Welcome to Glimmer! I'm just making sure that my controls are, yeah, they're fine.
Hi, Spyro! Welcome to Glimmer! Unfortunately for us, a mob of lizards just showed up and started stealing all of our gems. Can you stop them?
That seems like a you problem, because it's nothing to do with... It's something I don't understand about this game. In Spyro 1, it's very apparent Nasty's effects on the levels in the game, because like the enemies are Norks for the vast majority of Spyro 1, and Nasty Nork's the main villain. In Spyro 2, the Rhinox are all like soldiers for the Sorceress, but like all the problems going on in the worlds and the levels in Spyro 2 just seem to be like their own problems, but like not really particularly relating to Ripto, but Ripto's apparently meant to be the main villain in this game, but it's not really apparent what he's doing wrong until like guessing you see at the very end. I think that's always been like a major plot hole for me in Spyro 2 in particular, and let me know if anyone else thinks the same. Doing well, thanks. Got further that. Yeah, that's about as far as I got. I played that, but maybe I'll play again at some point. I don't know. I don't know why I never continued. I think that's the only game I know of that's actually gone across 3 generations. That's actually insane, isn't it? I'm glad you had a good stream though, Niall. That's good to hear. A lot of these enemies in these games don't even attack you, so you're like attacking, well, not so much defenseless enemies, but I remember there's ones like the Norks in Sunny Villa that don't attack you, but yeah, we still have to kill them. Like, they're still enemies even though they do nothing to hurt us. You've hurt them by stealing their gems, I guess. Also, I remember in this particular Spyro game, Spyro looks really angry. Just the way his eyes are angled, he looks pissed off. Like, oh, fucking hell. Like, I just want a vacation to the beach and you guys get me to do your dirty work. Just because Hunter opened a portal for whatever reason. I can't remember. I know Hunter's the reason Ripto's here, so fuck Hunter. I knew we might not like him. I know how to do the ear hop glitch. I think the ear hop glitch is oh no, it's in the American version of the game. And I remember in the Japanese version of this game, his eyes look like they do in Spyro 3. And that the air hop glitch is removed. But even though the air hop glitch is a thing, I'm going to try and just do it legit. I know I think I did my long play years ago with the air hop glitch and my initial long walk through this, the air hop glitch. I'm going to try and get those skill points too, but I'm going to just try and do the game legit, just the way it's intended. I think this is actually the first Spyro game that we actually started the game in a level within a home world. I think usually, like Spyro 1 through Spyro 1 and 3, you start the game in the first home world, and then you enter whichever level you want to first, but I think it's the only Spyro game where you start in a set level before you actually enter the home world that it's within. And I swear Zoe has like several voice actresses across the course of this game. We'll probably play like all of Summer Forest today, and then we'll do all of Autumn Plains another part, and then all of Winter.
That zap means that if you get into trouble, I'll return you to this
I just felt like
place.
with it being December, I'm just going to play a lot of like games from my childhood and just cozy games and that, because I don't want to play any games that are super repetitive and sweaty and stressful over the season of Goodwill. I want to play games that make me not want to rip my hair out. Plus I know enough different people, I know that people love retro content on my channel. But yeah, you can actually do a glitch here. Yeah, you can use the air hop to get on top of this gem. I'll demonstrate it, but I won't. Okay, I won't demonstrate it because I can't be arsed. But yeah, basically, if you jump on that gem and you hear hop up there, you can get this gem lamp mission done without actually unlocking the ability to climb. And we will actually pay money back when you get across the bridge, but you can skip that too. But we'll do all the necessary backpacking. It's not really that much of a time waste having to do backpacking anyway. Just saves you a couple of minutes. If you do the air hop glitch. It's just where you just get a little extra bit of height if you like press jump, and then while holding down jump you press square and do like a little bit of a hop that makes you go up a bit higher than your menu. But they removed that in Spyro 3 and also in the Japanese version of Spyro 2. So the Japanese version of Spyro 2 was
you must
later
be
and
the
they
dragon
removed some
everyone
of
is
these things.
talking about. Well, dragon or not, I'm afraid there is a small fee to open the bridge. It will cost you 100 of your gems to cross. Thank you,
Damn, you must
Mr.
be doing that for
Dragon.
money at the minute then.
Spyro, was it? You can now use the bridge whenever you want, free of charge. I hope...
Oh, I didn't mean to skip what he said there, sorry, my bags. I think it's like, this and Spyro 3 have a much similar vibe. I know that Spyro 1 didn't really have many NPCs you really interacted with as such in Spyro 1. There's a lot more characters, I guess you could say, in Spyro 2 and 3.
Hold down the
They have a similar
triangle
sort of
Try
vibe,
using
whereas I feel like this
triangle
game
to
is kind
look
of
around
finding
this
the
cave.
vibe of Spyro 3 a little bit. But I know like the interactions, like when you choose yes or no, it's literally just yes, no, or like sure, nah, or something like that in Spyro 2. But I noticed that they had funny ones in like Spyro 3, like shove it loser or something like that, or like hell yeah or something. I remember they gave like the captions a lot more pizzazz in Spyro 3, but it was just in this one, it's like yeah, no. At least I noticed that anyway. I don't know, maybe I'm just remembering wrongly. Oh! I wasn't sure it was just because my monitors are really quiet, because quite often my monitors are quiet at the best time. I could hear you okay though. Like, I think it was a bit loud compared to you, but I could still hear what you were saying. I don't know though, I might have not been there at the times where your game was being very loud though. Hello there.
Spyro, thanks for helping us
Twitchy,
find out
oh,
the lizards.
Twitchy
Please
too,
take this
oh.
talisman of Glimmer as a
Speaking of
sign
which,
our
everyone is
gratitude.
watching this on YouTube, when that's going on YouTube, follow me on Twitch, because this is where I'm currently streaming it. It's where I do a lot of meshes nowadays. Which is where it's at. YouTube, we just be like, oh, we demonetizing you. But
This magic portal next to me will take you to Summer Forest.
same name
one
as
of
on
the
YouTube,
home
just
worlds
without
of
spaces
Avalar.
between the fan and the 7. So, that actually does have a cutscene. If you, like, come back later, I believe. This level does actually have a cutscene, but you don't see it right now, but you see it if you come back and play it again later, or something like that. I know there's a way you can trigger the cutscene in this level. It doesn't play when you leave it, but every level has like a cutscene when you first complete it, but this one for some reason only plays if you leave this level the second time. Don't know if that's a glitch or not, but... In what world does that not hit you, dude? What the hell? That's some bullshit. There. So basically the enemies in this game kind of work a little bit like the enemies from Medieval, because in Spyro 1 and 3 you get gems off of enemies, but in this game basically when you defeat an enemy, it releases a spirit particle, much like Medieval 1 and 2, and it goes towards a power-up. So basically, just imagine that power-up is a medieval chalice. So you don't have to defeat all the enemies, just have to defeat enough to charge the power-up that's required. Yeah, but these chests and the values again in this game are just like on Spyro 3. I don't know why they actually changed the chests in Spyro 2 and 3. I rather like the ones where you flame the chest and a gem comes out and you collect the gem and the chest explodes. I quite liked that effect in Spyro 1, so I don't know why they removed those crates. I thought those were pretty good. I think the Spyro games look amazing for their time. They were definitely way ahead of their time, Spyro.
These little lizards have eaten my entire crop of gems.
Even though the gems look more metallic than like stones.
You can try using one of my rocks. If you have any questions, just ask me.
You don't need to teach me about spitting, dude. I'm joking. Yeah, you definitely do, because I ain't done that shit. Right. God, don't say that stuff like kids games, Steven. I ain't loud. Right. Okay, that was my karma. There we go. 1-star difficulty and I messed that up. Okay then. Okay. I get nostalgic about that sound effect just because I played the Spyro 3 demo with the skateboard park. I always think they sound like they're saying Taiwan. It's hard to get right and turn Game Boy down. Honestly, I completely feel you there now. The amount of like YouTube recordings I have of me and that where I get triggered and I'm like, I must redo this walkthrough because there's so many parts in this where you can't hear me because the game's too loud, or like the game is like barely hearable compared to me. It's such a hard thing to get right. It's that perfect balance between your volume and the game volume. I don't know how people manage it, but yeah, it's something I deal with a lot as well, so I completely get you there now.
Power-up is active, and you can restart our gem lamps. Flame all the lamps.
You're not alone. I know a lot of people will be dealing with same issues.
The power-up will give you enough magic to fly for a short time.
The super fly power-up is active, and oh yeah, it's like oh wait, no, it's not a dual one. I think the only dual power-up is the one in what's it called? Metropolis. It's the only one in the game, I believe. Oh, apart from the one in the final level, because I know that they're quite a common thing in Spyro 3. But this game,
You can spit pretty far, Spyro. See if you can spit all the way to that lizard.
Make a sound for the edge. I need to remember to turn speakers off. Set on. Oh, that's an issue I have a lot too, Niall. Like where I forget to actually mute my TV when I'm using a capture card, for example, but then I just hear the game twice, which like double overshadows my voice. Oh, that was really stupid. Why did you do that, Stephen? Like a ADHD moment. I know. I said you can spit pretty far. There we are. I didn't even use the output. Watch there, but if you like charge into a jumping glide, you can get quite a bit of distance in your glide. Same as if you were to do an air hop. But I'm going to try and refrain from using that. I want to do a legit playthrough. This game is very glamorous, I feel, first time. I did notice though, it doesn't use the effect where like distant objects only load in when you get like really close, like texture-wise in that, and yeah, you could definitely tell that the devs were way ahead of their time and they were doing the best they could with what they were given during this era. I'm going to do the gem lamp mission once I've done this here. Once we've learned how to spit.
You'll have to aim. Press and hold the triangle button to aim, then press circle to spit.
Oh, we're spitting. Right here, right here. Yeah, I often use air hop to just get these lizards easily, but no, I'm going to be a respectful citizen today. There we are. We won't be doing. Thank you for the vote part, April. And thank you for the lurk. Hope you're enjoying killing them survivors. Oh yeah, I forgot we have to follow him. He's a narcissist, this gem cutter. He's like, no, you must follow my lead. I refuse to go any further forward unless you're behind me, because I need you to back me 100%. Yeah. What's your name? Yeah, see, he's even got a red lamp. He's even got a red light on his head with arrows of white, because that's a signal of evil. Evil light. There we go.
You can pick up a rock in your mouth.
Yeah, Boons are the narcissist.
To spit it out, press the circle button.
Well, I've already got a rock in my mouth, so cool. I won! Like, it's the only one lizards are in until we'll be back in Sunny Villa. Spyro 2 I'm well overshot that. God. Give me another rock. I know, I love the music of Spyro. Did you play much Spyro growing up now? I know that you obviously love Medieval and obviously know Crash. Did you play a lot of Spyro growing up? Oh, there we go. I thought I was too low that time. Ow. I'd say like Spyro 3 is probably like the most nostalgic Spyro game for me, just because it was the one oh god, I'd miss these chests. Just because it was the one I grew up with like from so young. But I remember getting Spyro 2 when I was in my teens in college. But I do still get nostalgic over this Spyro 1. But because I got them like later in life, they still feel very new to me. Like I still have memories of like me doing my initial walkthrough, like when I think my mom, it was in my old house. I think my mom and stepdad were in Benidorm. And I was staying at my grandma's with Andy, and I was just on my old crappy laptop, just recording my long play in an emulator upstairs in my grandma's
to aim
house.
a rock, press and hold the triangle button while you have a rock in your mouth. Press the circle button to spit the rock in the direction you are aiming.
I didn't listen to a word you said there, Lizard Boy, but I know what I have to do anyway, so... Oh, I nailed that! Supposedly the hardest one. Okay, then.
Hey, you saved my crop of gems from the lizards. Here, take this orb. Some girl with wings
God.
dropped it here yesterday.
So, you sounded like May from Overwatch on not estrogen, I mean testosterone there. On GTA, it's a start to stream a bit of my very skill, and then the adaptive triggers make me look good. I hate adaptive triggers. I definitely have to have those turned off. I don't know, I just feel like I'm paranoid that they're bad for my controllers, because I don't know, it's putting too much pressure on them or what. There's just something about using them that doesn't feel right. I'm glad you've got used to them though. More of a borrowed of friends and oh, I see. Yeah, I don't remember how I came by getting the original Spyro 3. Andy will remember. She seems to remember how we acquired all the games when I was like really young, but I was still collecting PS1 games well after like the PS3 came out and all that. I was stuck in the retro zone for so long before I actually committed to trying modern games. Like it was like so alien to me. I remember I got my first PS3 after I got my first PS4. That's how far behind I was. We just got our first orb there. Out into Glimmer. Not into Glimmer, into Summer Forest.
Oh no.
Oh, and this monitor, she looks as red as she did on my TV, but I think that's just my computer. I don't think she looks that red to you guys.
Oh, hello. We didn't get a chance to introduce ourselves before. My name is Alora.
Hi, I'm Spyro. What are you, some kind of goat?
I'm a fun dork.
Oh, I used to have that as a name.
Sorry.
Did you meet the gym cutters in Glimmer?
Yeah, they gave me a souvenir too.
Yeah, they told
called
me
it
you
a
suck.
talisman.
They gave you a talisman?
What? Is it special? I just
Like,
stuck
why
it
have
in
you
the
got hooves for
guidebook
feet,
you gave
woman?
me.
There are 14 talismans in Avalar, and they are all magical. If you can collect enough of them, they can be used to defeat Ripto.
Well, why are they holding on to them then?
Hunter,
Like, if they know it could stop Ripto, then why are they just using them themselves? Why do I have to get them?
Got a
Like,
little lost.
Spyro's going to help
surely
us collect
they
the
don't want to deal with
talismans.
whatever the hell Ripto's
I
doing.
am.
It's not very apparent what he's doing. Everyone seems to have their own
Spyro,
trouble
look.
in these worlds
There's
that
no
are not
way you
Ripto
can
related.
get to
Like,
Dragon Shores right now. Ripto and his monsters have taken over the castle here in the Summer Forest.
taking
You're
off the
going to
castle
have to
here.
go to Avalar's world and convince the inhabitants to give you their talisman.
She's
You
very
can keep
forceful
them in
with
your
that.
guidebook.
Well, I don't know. I think it's just
I
the
could do that. Why
the
doesn't
mic they're
dragon
using or
just
something.
torch Ripto?
just the way they pronounce the T's and
Hunter,
P's in this game are
you
so
can't
sharp.
even keep track of your running shoes. How can we trust you with 14 talisman?
It's like, I got it. I
Come
don't have a
across any
penis because this is a
wards, they're
trick game.
important too,
But
but I'll tell you about them later.
Okay, no problem. I'll collect a few talismans, give Ripto the old hot foot, and be in Dragon Shores by lunchtime.
yeah, oh god, even nowadays it's almost like it doesn't even feel like you're playing a game. You feel like you're playing real life simulator. But I love going back to the games on the PS1 and it's like I like something about the very blocky 8-bit retro sort of vibe of games. It just feels very vintage and just going back to basics. Something about just it triggers a sort of nostalgic reaction in you. I feel like it's a gem I miss a lot here. I tried to turn it off midstream but couldn't find it quick enough. I liked them once I got used to them. Was driving like a pro. It's sleigh. I'm so sorry I missed so much of it. It's just because I was off to get dinner and shower before starting to stream myself. But it was so good to see you live again. Then you're gay. Oh yes, I saw that. My fault. But there's nothing wrong playing old games all the time. Old games slay. Especially when it comes to soundtracks. You don't get as many platformer games as such now, but don't get me wrong, I do play a lot of... There are a lot of good gems, pun not intended, out there nowadays. As I say, I'm a variety content creator, well, variety content gamer. I wouldn't say I'm very creative. On both YouTube and Twitch, where I play a bit of modern and a bit of old. Neither one nor the other.
Spyro, this is the homeworld called Summer
Although they
Forest.
kind of find
There
my
are
community
portals
off
to many of
being
the
a retro
Avalar
gamer.
worlds around here.
On Twitch, I kind of find my community off Dead by Daylight
Unfortunately, Ripto has
impressions.
taken over the castle, and we need your help. Start by retrieving the talismans from each of the worlds you go to.
I remember the soundtrack to this level was actually copyrighted. And I'm pretty sure I heard it on something the other day, I can't remember what, but like... Whenever I dispute my claim though for the soundtrack in this level, it gets lifted though, but... I wonder what soundtrack it is officially, because yeah, but not on Winter Tundra, but for some reason the music to this level, it's a very nice soundtrack, but I don't think Stuart Copeland composed the soundtrack in particular. Stuart Copeland is an icon, by the way. He composed the soundtracks to all 3 of the Spyro games, and also the monstrosity that is Spyro the Ender Dragonfly, but its redeeming factor was that he composed the music. Okay, shall we talk to Hunter here, or should we cramp his ego and do it without his help? I say fuck Hunter, and we'll just glide across here with him telling us how to do it. Let's fuck his instructions. I agree, honestly. And I feel like a game like Spyro... I don't know. I think the Spyro Ignited trilogy looks great. I think for the most part it's brilliant. But there was just one or two things about it that got to me, but... It's like when they replaced the Tikis from the Tiki Lodge. You have this kind of voice like this in the remake. But it sounded a lot more like that in the original game. And I'm like, why did they make the sound so different? I remember in the original game they were all like, I'm late for my party at the Tiki Lodge. But I can't do the voice very well. I'm probably destroying you guys' eardrums right now. Sorry, I'm not talking to Hunter, fucking. Right, so we'll probably have to do these levels in the correct order because I've not collected every gem up to this point. So we won't have learned how to swim yet. Which means, I think Colossus is the first level we can complete fully. So we'll do Colossus before we do Idle Springs. Also, I know this game actually, in the final product, actually changed a lot of the levels' default names. Like, for example, because I've noticed this is the only game, like, well, I know that in Spyro 1, every homeworld has levels linked to that homeworld. In Spyro 3, every level is just its own individual thing. In Spyro 2, every homeworld has 2 levels of a similar sort of vibe in it. Which I guess you could see a sibling level. Like, there's one level that has another level that's related to it. But I think, for example, one was called Colossus Springs, and this was going to be called Colossus Valley, but they probably changed it because they want 2 levels with Colossus in the title. So that's just called Colossus, and that's called Idle Springs.
The brighter he is, the more hit points you have.
Yeah, and we all know green is a lame colour, so that obviously indicates that that's your last dot of health before it disappears. I'm not joking. Not shading the colour green. But yeah, once we... I wonder if we should just tackle Colossus now, or should we do Hunter's stupid learn how to glide things. I think he gives you a... what's it called for it? He gives you a... Orb, that's it. Hello there, Fatso. Oh, that's my karma. Fat shimmy. There we go.
Sorry, Spyro.
I'd send greetings
I'd
from
love to
over the
teach you
sun
how
in
to
the
swim
mountains.
underwater.
Oh, hello,
But
Lazy.
not
I thought you were
much
out
as
again
I
for a second. I
got
thought, what are you
to
doing there?
take
But,
your
hello, Lazy. How are you doing? Welcome in. The fuck you call me? I'm only joking. We do love a bit of chop, don't we? Even I've got a bit of chop. Like, just a bit of banter, you know? Oh god, he's got absolutely no white in his eyes. He's just all iris. I don't have the money, so sorry, I'm skinned right now. Okay, so we will be doing Colossus first before we do Idle Springs. How you doing, Lazy? Welcome in. Right, hello, Hunter.
Hi, Spyro.
wingless
You look like
cheetah.
you're pretty agile. Let's try putting it to a test. See if you can get up this first step. Press X and hold it down to get more hang time.
He's kind of lame. Like, if you fail to
Not
achieve a certain
bad.
glide, he
Now
jumps
to make
back to
this
where you were
next
before.
jump,
Just say
you'll
like,
have
oh,
to
he clearly didn't
glide.
hear me. Let me
Press
tell him
X
again. I'm
to
like,
jump.
I
Then
heard you.
press X again at the top of your jump to get the maximum glide distance.
Okay, I love the color of your eyes, but that's like your only redeeming factor, Hunter. I well overshot that glide. See,
Nice
you don't know who you're
job.
messing with, Hunter.
Now try to do a hover. Press X to jump, then press X again to glide. Then when you reach the end of your glide, press triangle to hover. Hovering will give you extra height and distance.
Well, we all know that I love to get distance from people, so yeah, I can. Sorry, I'm just joking. I'm just basically saying miniature. See, look, okay, I'm actually kind of glad I flopped there, because I can show you what I mean about how he's like, oh no, I better go back again, because Cosy doesn't know what he's doing. Maybe it's not this game, maybe it's Spyro 3 that he does it. Oh no, it's this one, yeah. Yeah, he's like, he doesn't know what he's doing, because he messed up his glide.
To hover, press
No,
triangle.
I heard you, I just flopped to doing it, shut up. There we go. I didn't even need to hover there.
Very good. Now for
Very
the hardest
good.
leap of all. You'll have to give this one everything you've got. Get a walking
Okay.
start, jump, glide, and hover just before you get to the edge of the platform. Don't forget to press forward on the D-pad or
forget to
analog
smile.
stick when you hover.
Do you actually need to hover this one if I charge beforehand? Ugh, I'm not risking. I'll just. I'm not risking
Wow,
not doing
you're
it.
a pretty good
it
athlete.
tells me
If
what to
I
do again.
hadn't lost my running shoes, I'd take you on for real. For now, here's an orb for your collection.
Here's an orb for your collection. I saw a meme recently about like the first time you experience anxiety, and it showed gameplay of Rayman, and I'm like, oh god, I felt that. I feel like me, my first experience of anxiety was seeing Hunter in the levels. Like, oh god, what lame ass challenge do I have to do for you now? But yeah, off to Colossus. No, actually, I'm just sorry. I always get fascinated by the skyboxes in this game. I can't think of a level that has Colossus skybox. Yes, it's Colossus. Colossus. I remember that the monks in this level, the voice acting in this game is so bizarre. Let's just say that. I feel like the voice acting was just too good in the remake. I kind of liked how that was. A Yeti has been rampaging around our homes, but they sounded more. A Yeti has been rampaging around our homes in the remake. I kind of missed that sound they make here. Boom, boom, boom. There was a trophy in the remake for just simply charging a gold. Like, it's right there. You charge it, you got a trophy. That's the only trophy related to this level they need.
A Yeti has been rampaging around
Brother
our home,
horror.
but we've managed to trap him by shutting all the doors. If you talk to the other brothers, they will open the gates and guide you to him.
The gateway to Glimmer, 'cause that's apparently our objective in the European version. Hey, welcome in. How are you doing, love? I don't know why I said love like I'm that British. But how you doing? Lovely, that's what I meant to say, I think. But how you doing? Welcome in. I love this level, like the vocals in it. Stuart Copeland's just an absolute beast, to be fair. Like, he absolutely made so many childhoods badass. By concentrating, did he say that here? Is it?
By concentrating, I
Yeah.
should be able to open this door for
Brother
you.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh, right. What about flamed yet? I noticed in Spyro 3, the NPCs react to you flaming them. In this game, they don't. Although, yeah, apart from one, I noticed that the chef at the top of the ladder where you have to stop them making that chocolate soup reacts and he sort of like falls inside his hat when you flame him, but he's the only NPC that reacts to flaming him in this game, I've noticed. And I always played like the Reignited trilogy with the OG background music as well. Hello. No, I think I don't like this level. It's the skill point from the hockey segment. Brother Clive. I know I used the air hop glitch there, but it wasn't for anything beneficial, so technically I didn't cheat.
Enemies enemies like
Also,
those
listen to
gas are
Zoe
too
here.
big to be charged. Your flame attack should easily take care of large enemies.
And then compare her to the Zoe you hear over here. Not the same person.
Each time you defeat an enemy, it will release a spirit particle. The spirit
Okay,
particles
that's
will activate the
very
power-up
awkward
in
angle.
that world. If a
Original,
power-up is
how you
inactive,
doing?
you
Welcome
need to
in.
defeat more enemies.
There is make. I know. Definitely very Annabelle. This sort of Colossus. Yeah, I say off Colossus is a nice level. So yeah, it's very fitting for Christmas time. I did find a very cozy game. It's thought like Christmas time I'm just going to play. I will obviously be playing some games that make me want to die, but like I'm going to be mostly focused on just like either baking, just chatting, or playing cozy games. And I feel like Spyro 2 is definitely one of those games that remind me. They remind me in Christmas because of me getting it for Christmas a few years ago, and me playing it a lot when I was in college, and which wasn't a particularly very good time in my life. So Spyro got me through that. So it sticks out as a good memory in my mind because I feel like video games. I think a lot of people can probably relate to video games and bad times, and they make bad times good.
I can do.
Hey, look what I can do, brother Curtis. Oh, oh God, I actually thought I was going to hit that wall there. Hello. Have you done sucking the helium yet?
Remember Hunter's advice? You
Oh no,
will
she's still
glide
helium.
farthest if you press the X button at the very top of your jump.
I wonder if she does have even that sound effect there, just getting zapped. It's very nostalgic to me. But, I wonder if she does have the same voice actress throughout this game, but they just decided, like, you know what, she doesn't sound high enough, but we'll just inject her some helium. Well, yeah, there's no other way I could have known, to be fair. But, what was that bit? Oh, okay. Do I have a birthdays tab on my Discord? I need to add one. Oh yeah, and we're about to get the dialogue here. It's like, I think you should brutally murder, slaughter that Yeti. But no, he doesn't say that. It's just, in the remake he says torch that Yeti. And in the subtitles of this one he says torch that Yeti. Torch that Yeti. But in the actual audio he says kill that Yeti. God knows why they changed that in the remake, but it's probably just because kill sounds a bit grim for a kid's game.
Even though I'm a vegetarian, I think you should kill that Yeti. He's pretty tough, though.
Yes, murder that
I'm
fucker.
not so sure you're up to it.
Brother Ned. Ned Flanders, sweetheart. I remember thinking the way that a lot of the mouths in this game were designed, they look like beetroot.
I thought the Yeti was tougher than that. I guess he was all bark.
Like 2 slices of beetroot just slapping open.
Anyway, I was just guarding our sacred talisman to make sure the Yeti didn't eat it.
I thought the Yeti was tougher than that. I guess he was all bark. Woo! I just remember they were a lot more... They sounded more odd in original. They just made them sound a lot more normal in the remake, but I just liked how crazy they sounded in the original. Colossus Talisman. The Witch's Talisman. Oh, they don't walk into the portals in this game. Yeah, Spyro 3, like, they walk into the portals, and I know that they're, you're like stuck still until they leave, apart from in a Haunted Tomb. Because I remember I used to always flame the dog, and I noticed other people did it too, but I used to always keep flaming the dog so they couldn't leave the tomb. Right, so before we actually do the part with the spirits in this level, let me get the hockey segment out of the way, just because I'm not... It's not so much I'm not a fan of this segment, I'm just not a fan of the skill point in this segment, just because you can't have the opposing, well, Yeti, bear, whatever he is, score a single goal. And yes, we do have some Christmassy decorations going on. I've got some Christmas lights in my Twitch scene as well. I mean, it's still technically a Twitch scene, but I'm just not using it, the other one today. And I've got like Christmassy transitions and alerts and all that right now.
Ah, Spyro, Welcome! We have found that hockey is a peaceful and calming sport. Would you like to join in a match against our goalkeeper?
Hopefully it doesn't have a monobright like game on. No, it's way too cold. That's probably the
You have
first
2
no
minutes
dialogue
to
has some
score
sort of personality. I
5
just remember there was a lot more of it in
red goal.
the third game, where there's a lot more like, no way, or shove it, loser, or like, hell yeah, I was born ready, or something like that. I just remember Spyro getting a lot more of the comedic yes and no options, I guess you could say. There's also a way you can glitch yourself into the area with all the players, waiting for them to be triggered to appear. I've done it before, but some else did it, but I know there's a way to like glitch your way up on those cliffs and end up in that room. That room has actually got collision and you can enter it. The room where all those players are. It doesn't really add anything like game advantage wise, it's just a cool little glitch, but we won't bother with that today. We'll just play the level normally. This part's fine, it's just when we have to play against the other fucker. He looks really smug as well, by the way, the opponent we go against. Because we have to make sure he doesn't score a single goal to get a skill point, because I am going to try and get skill points. I'm not going to get the... Unless I just get really lucky. Oh, oops, my bad. Unless I just get really lucky, I'm not going to go for getting the skill points on the bosses right away. I'm going to get the infinite super flame power up before I attempt that. I don't understand though, it says that Spyro Gateway to Glimmer has achievements, retro achievements, but the version of the game I'm playing doesn't have it. So I'm thinking like, so he's basically saying that Ripple's Rage has and then not Gateway to Glimmer. But hopefully our goalkeeper just is a good goalkeeper. In the next part, it doesn't let the enemy score any points because the sake miss any skill points. I for some reason envision. I also love the orbs as collectibles.
Would you like to
in this
try
game.
a
They just
game
look
of
very pretty.
one-on-one?
They're like, okay, maybe later. It's just very straight to the point. But yeah, I was gonna say something, but my mind kind of wandered. Oh yeah, I mentioned like in the Reignited trilogy, because like they did this with the Ratchet and Clank, the PS2 games when they were playing the PS3, that the skill points were trophies, and there was like a trophy for getting all skill points. I thought the skill points from the Reignited trilogy were going to be the
The first
trophies.
to score 5
They added
goals
skill points
wins.
to Spyro 1, which
You
weren't
are
in
shooting at the
the
red
original
goal.
Spyro 1.
Off you go.
You are shooting in the red goal. 3 difficult. I mean, yeah, I'd say that's a bit right, but the skill point is what makes it annoying. But hopefully we get lucky here. I've had it here a few times, so we'll have to get the skill point a few tries. Oh! He just knocked it back in my mouth. Oh god. No, don't you dare. Come on, goalie. Be useful. Yeah, that's what I thought, bitch. He doesn't stay knocked over very long, but... Oh god, I'm absolutely flopping here. Yeah, our goalie's actually been a real one. Yeah, let's knock it to my mouth switch out, and then I miss again. Fucking hell, Steven, you flop! There we go. Just as long as our goalie's been a goalie, then it's fine. But... Oh my god, he's so annoying. It's been a while, y'all. I don't think I actually played Spyro 2 since I streamed it last year, actually, funny enough. Then again, that's not very long ago. I feel like the years are just getting faster and faster, everybody. There we go. No time to do anything you want to do. So much you want to do and very little time to do it. Come on. Something very satisfying about the sound effect when like picking up the hockey puck. I actually thought I missed that there. Smooth. Die. Oh wait. Nar! Why are you shoving it towards your own goal, idiot? Do you want to lose? I I should stream the Sly Raccoon games sometime. Because I've got my official walkthroughs of well, 2 and 3 in each, but I have reasons why I deleted the first one. So I could always like stream Sly 1 again, or do a walkthrough, or just stream them for the fun of it, because they're just fun games. Oh god, you're scaring me, man. Wait. I don't know why I just like seeing the reflection in the ice on a PS1 game. I don't know, it's just, I feel like it's just something very rare to see in PS1 games. Oh, like reflection effects. Oh my god, Steven, come on. Did he just score a goal? Oh, thank god he didn't. Oh! Sorry. Just pick it up! What the fuck? Okay, I don't know why he's putting it towards his side, but I'm not complaining. Oh! Okay, he had no collision there. Fuck you. There we are. I'm trying to hold that here. Fuck you, please hit it. Please hit it, because I can't get my mouth on it. I know how bad that sounded. Oh. Oh! I know I didn't flame it before. I hate this game. Fuck you. Wait. Can I restart?
Did I tell you I played semi-pro?
I don't even know what you mean by that, but yeah, let's restart. Anytime a game doesn't give you your way, I'm just like, I hate this game. Even if I like the game. Fuck you. He's a bitch. I don't know if they just scrapped a level or something, like a spring level or something, because there's a lot of levels not in planes. I don't know if that was initially planned. But... Ah, you missed! There we go! Skill point acquired. Not that you really need all the skill points, because all they do is give you a new life.
If you stared at it long enough, you might not see anything.
Yes. Note to self. Orbs are made out of... What's the word? Radiation. So if you stare at the orbs long enough, you won't see anything, just like the sun. Yeah, I don't remember how to do it, but there's a way that you can get into that area over there that they come out of. It's got collision, basically. It doesn't offer any advantage, but it's just a cool little glitch that I figured out you can do. So now... Yes, the first level we can actually complete in its entirety. Because even Glimmer we can't complete in its entirety, technically, right away. You can do if you use an exploit, but I'm meaning like legit. I don't think there's any gems down this side yet, just not. Yeah, every single level has exactly 400 gems in this game. I think even Spyro 1 doesn't have 400 in all the levels.
Oh, thank goodness you scared that evil spirit away. But now it will hide in the statues. If you were to flame all 10 statues, I'm sure you would chase it away for good.
That makes a lot of sense, and I'm just noticing you have one huge eye and one tiny eye. And your glasses were already broken, so I don't know, maybe that's why they don't have a red. Sorry, I'm overthinking. I just remember thinking, I just broke my glasses later on, it was so convenient. Blame them yourself, you old bar. I know, right? I mean, it's your responsibility. Like, wait, what? Why was the... Yeah, do it yourself. Making me do all your dirty work. It doesn't matter what order you flame them in, by the way, though, because they're all green beforehand. I think you're meant to imagine they transfer from statue to statue, but like, nah, they're technically in every statue because they're all green. I was gonna say, oh yeah, all the levels have 400 gems in Spyro 2, but in Spyro 1, I think they go, as each homeworld progresses, it goes from maximum 100 to 200 to 300 to 400. But in Spyro 2, every level has 400. In Spyro 3, it increases by 100 every homeworld. So the first homeworld has 400 in every level, and it goes to 500, 600, 700. But every Speedway has 400. But yeah, I just remembered that, but it was Spyro 2 in particular, that every level has exactly 400. But not every level feels that long. So some of the levels are kind of stretched out a little bit, so that's why I feel like some levels have areas that seem like they'd have gems, but they don't, because I feel like they kind of spin the level out. Oh, hello Charlie, welcome in. Thank you so much for the sub, how are you getting on? It's great to see you. Welcome in. We're doing another throwback stream today. In Spyro 2, get ready to Glimmer. Oh, on Twitch, yeah, I got mine earlier too. I didn't know how to find it right away. What are your results? Oh. I just remembered we forgot to flame there. Well, one of them over here, and it's the two over at the ice rink area that we didn't flame. What are you going to say there? I actually know what his dialogue is here. Talk to me, dude.
How can you be sure I really exist?
That's what I mean, they're so weird. In the remake, they just make them sound too normal. Oh my god. Thank you so much, Charlie. Honestly, with how little I stream, I feel, I'm flattered about that, thank you. How can you be sure I really exist? Did I flame that statue? Yeah, I did. Oh wait, I think I know the two I'm missing. There's like one in a little cave, and then there's the one in this little pathway that leads to the ice rink area. But how's life, Charlie? How are you getting on? Okay, yeah, I think that's one I often miss, because it's very secreted away there. But I am honoured to be your second most viewed Twitchy on Twitch. Twitchy on Twitch. Twitchy, Twitch, Twitch, yeah. Yeah, probably. I'm more consistently, I would assume, because I'm very inconsistent with when I stream. I struggle to stick to a schedule. But I'm not in the least bit offended if you just watched him more. Honestly, like, no worries about that.
Why don't you take this? I borrowed it from the temple. They don't need it.
Yeah, they don't need it. No explanation, like, everyone just, yeah, they don't need it. Like, because I say so. Narcissist. Wait, did I just miss it? Yeah, I did. And I believe this should be all the gems I've done this. I'm really just taking my time with these levels, but I will edit them when I post it to YouTube. Sarah Johansson. Oh, that is all the gems. Hell yeah. Ba 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 ba. Right, Colossus. Fabulous level. And I love the, not even just in this level, I just love the NPCs in this game in general. They're so derp. But this level, yeah. They just kind of normalized, I feel like, the weird characters in the remake. Like, even Juliet being a pantomime dame in this, that joke was clearly lost on people, so they just turned her into an actual female. Because people are like, oh, that's not a female. I'm like, ugh, people shut up. The Odyssey seems to be disabled for some reason on this emulator, so I'll probably have to like save manually. Oh no, it has been saving. Well, just in case it hasn't been, because it keeps coming with there saying save error, I'll keep saving manually. I think the skybox, but with added mountains from this level, is used in Skills Badlands. But yeah, initially called Colossus Springs, it's now called Idle Springs, but I think it's to keep the levels with individual names. But this is kind of like the related level to Colossus, because the builders in this level are similar creatures to the Colossus ones. I love the music to this level, by the way, though. Something about the soundtracks in the Spyro games, they're kind of like workout soundtracks to me. Like whenever I'd be like cleaning or cooking or working out, I like listening to Spyro music would actually get me want to work out or exercising. I used to have to actually have Spyro soundtracks on my OG, I guess you could say now, iPod Nano, and I remember listening to the soundtrack on it too. Oh! I don't know why that was so delayed, but thank you so much for the sub again, by the way, Charlie.
Spyro, the idols we were carving have come to life. They've locked us out of our temples and stolen our food.
I think I remember you don't have to defeat as many enemies in this level to get the power up for this one. I think you just have to defeat the ones that are locked in other temples, like those big ones. Yeah, this very, very Ripto-related incident going on at several. It's wonderful to think what Ripto's actually done in this game that's so bad to Avalar. Like, none of the issues going on in any of these levels relate to Ripto in any level. That, who cares? The game's done. Who cares about these little plot holes? Clearly I do, otherwise I wouldn't have brought up. Yeah, not the enemies, the allies in this level are similar to the ones from Colossus, except they're green, whatever. Sorry, I just want to watch that again there. I'm evil. Go on, smack him with your marshmallow. Go on. I want to see that, I missed that there. You look funny just smacking him with the marshmallow. Okay, I will not have you harming yourself, okay? No, okay. I'll flame him for that then. There we are. I'll flame the marshmallow boy. I'm surprised he doesn't just, like, fry into oblivion, because he's made of wood. Surely flames would just burn him to ash. Then just knock him on his ass. Like... Okay, I remember this puzzle solution here, but I don't remember why that's the solution. But...
I've been locked in here with all our tools, and the giant idleheads won't let the workers in unless we can solve the 3 puzzles they've given us.
I've been locked in here with all our tools.
Is to turn all these blocks yellow. If you have trouble, come back and talk to me.
I think it's more, I think the block you step on changes the colour of the... I don't know, let's see if... Yeah, it sort of like changes the colour of the one you're stepping on and the ones that are to left and right of you. I don't really know 100% of it. All I know is that if you just step on all the corner ones, it solves this puzzle, but I don't know why it's the answer.
Wow, Spyro, you did it! I mean, I knew you.
I just remember finding it out by accident ages ago, and I'm like, I don't know how I solved that, but I solved it. But the next challenge can kind of throw me off because I've got such a trigger finger. And I know there's a trophy for not feeding this idol any red fish in the remake. But, yeah, basically you have to feed him, I think, 10 fish, but make sure none of them are red.
He's hungry and won't be satisfied until he's swallowed 10 fish. He's got a sensitive stomach, so watch what kind of fish you feed him.
Right, so feed him tons of red fish because he's on a diet. Oh yeah. I wasn't sure if the high saturation would make it harder to tell the orange ones apart, but yeah, I could tell which ones are orange and red. Some of them don't jump up very high, so it makes it hard to time flaming them. Yeah, like that one. I feel like I couldn't have timed that any better, but yeah, some of them don't jump up very high. Like that one jumped up high enough. Take your time. There we go. Oh god, that flub. That was a red one. I mean, I've got such a trigger finger. Like, it makes you wait so long and then one jumps out and it turns out not to be the one you want. I almost pressed circle. See, that one didn't jump very high. Why is the game doing that? Tease. Oh. They seem like risking that. There we go. I wonder if it is actually possible to time it quick enough to where you can actually flame those ones that don't jump up very high into his mouth. Or if it's just to debate you. I don't know. Oh. I just wonder, like, what it must have been like to be in the production crew for, like, these games, like Medieval and Medieval 2, in the Spyro trilogy and that, like, it must have been so much fun just to let your, like, creativity and just your imagination and art just go wild and see it come to life on big screen and make money for it, get paid for it. Because I remember, like, Stuart Copeland was just like, I get paid for doing this, but I don't know. Like, back then it seems like it was so much more fun and, passionate of it. Nowadays it's still the same, but I could imagine being a game designer a lot more stressful nowadays because of how much more demand there is for like certain things and graphics and plot and all that. Whereas back then it was a lot more artistic. I don't know actually how to explain it. There just seemed to be a lot more passion behind games in the older days. Than just fun. They were just more fun and artistic, really. Oh yeah, these ones don't talk to you, they just stand there and all that. Oh, thanks for saving me. They don't even thank you for it. Diva command. Welcome back, Nero. Ow. I get very nostalgic over just simply picking up gems. I like how they have the same sound effect mostly in the Untitled Chapter. They have the sound, but they don't have the
Those
gling
metal
sound.
shields are making enemies invulnerable to your flame attack. If you press and hold the square button,
I've noticed the majority of the gems here seem to be red, so I think to spin out the amount of gems there are in the level. In a longer level, they add more red gems. Because of every level having 400 gems in this one. And the shorter levels tend to have more gold and pink ones, does that make sense? But, there's like a little segment where you explore the rooftops here, the segment with the Hurricos. That maybe she makes me laugh. I think a lot of the NPCs make me, in this game make me laugh. Oh. There we go. A new life? There's actually a skill point in this level. For landing on, I think it's called the Impossible. I don't know. I know that's Spyro 3, the Impossible Tower. I don't actually know what it's called in this one. I actually don't know the name of it, but you have to land on an idol's head or something. Or make a tricky glide or something. So yeah, I went through like a bit of a phase of like acting like this game was medieval when I was younger. Like every time I defeated an enemy in this and gathered a spirit particle, I pretended I was getting a percentage of the chalice. Because you have to defeat a certain number of enemies to release the spirit particle to activate a power up. So I used to pretend that like where the power up was where the chalice was, and defeating the enemies was giving me like spirit particles like the ones from medieval. I don't know why. My brain just went into that mode as it does. Being a mix of introvert, having Asperger's and ADHD and OCD, had a baby, and boom, you get Steven.
In the correct order, you will solve the puzzle. I only know what the first one is. It's up to you to figure the rest out.
Okay, I don't really know how the first one actually fits into this puzzle, but I feel like I remember from this puzzle, it goes from the ones that have the least lines to the most lines. So it'll be the star. Moon. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I think it just goes from the one that has the most lines to the least lines. Oh. But I don't know how that makes sense with this being the first one, because the star and the square has more lines in this part, so I don't know. That's just how I got this right, but I don't understand. Let me know. Anyone on YouTube or here understands the relevance in that puzzle. I just kind of winged a lot of these puzzles.
For a dragon. All I have to give you is this shiny thing I found in our toolbox.
Slap any peach, darling, Nero. Yes, we do love a good peach. You're pretty smart for a dragon. What do you mean for a dragon? You saying drag queens are not smart, darling? There we go. I like how that just opens up, but there's just like nothing in it. Like, where are your tools at? Like, is the tool your brain or something? Are you the tool? Is that what you're saying? Like, there we are now for the hula girls. The hula girls, darling. Like, you lit up that dragon like Roman candles. It gets splendid or marvelous to see you, Spyro. I can't remember what she says, but I just remember she's very posh, darling. Yes. Oh. Oh, Spyro, stop bumping into everything. We have a stream to do. Hello there, Mr. Sausage Man. I don't know, he's just holding a sausage. You'll end up having a big sausage party after this anyway. Like, after all this debacle, me saving their asses. Not Ripto related, God knows what he's actually doing. They'll end up being friends anyway. It only took me, like, setting their asses on fire.
You're pretty tough. If you ever want a permanent job, we've got
There are
a place
4
for you
men
here.
and the ones
The
in
moment
Colossus
I
are
want you to have this
brothers.
talisman.
From the moment I want you to have this talisman. By the way, I'm green, just like this talisman. Oh yeah. I'm carrying literal blueprints because Or a blue burrito, anyway. Doesn't look like a... It looked like a burrito. Oh yeah, I was missed that chest, yeah. That was totally planned. There we go. We've got this lovely hidden waterfall here at the slide with these gems. I might do like a retro achievement stream sometime. I'm assuming they're only obtainable in Retro's Rage, because I've noticed like with retro achievements they're like compatible with, well, most of the time with NTSC versions of games, but once I think Scare Island was PAL and that achievements, I don't know. It must just depend on who submits it. But yeah, it said that this game was achievements, Speedway to Glimmer, but then it said the version I'm playing is not compatible, so I'm not kidding. So I guess it wasn't. Actually, I'll leave the Hurricos challenge to the very last. We'll just clear these rooftops with gems first, because we have to go back to the right side level anyway, because there is a rocket that destroyed that strong chest for us at the start of the level. Gold gems there. It's got those gold gems. I feel they put them there on purpose to make you almost miss them, because they blend in with that very golden looking roof. Those green gems kind of blending in with the green grass. We're definitely counting on people missing the odd gem here and there. I think you have the ability to like track with sparks right away in Spyro 2. Yeah, if you hold L2, R2 and R1 and L1 all at the same time, it just makes sparks point to any treasure that you've missed, like in the general direction of it. Whereas in Spyro 3 that's an ability you have to unlock. Unless you're playing Spyro Reignited, I feel like that stuff's unlocked regardless. Oh yeah, we have to unlock the ability to head bash, I forgot about that. Sorry. Dog. So I mean back, sorry dog. And I'm locked in for the night now, gone crazy for white buenos. Oh, I've not had buenos in so long, but I love those. I love Kinder Buenos. Kinder Buenos? Oh, I'm just going to use the air hoplets just for one bit here, because I kind of forgot that they don't all fall to the ground. It's not a complete cheese, just saved a little bit of time. So I've had to just go all the way around and just glide back down there again. I forgot they don't all fall off the edge. Iron Extra. Andrea, is Iron Brew Extra kind of like Iron Brew's equivalent of Pepsi Max? I think I remember Andy likes Iron Brew Extra. Yeah, Andy's the same. She really likes like that and Diet Iron Brew too. I feel like I've had Diet Iron Brew and I actually couldn't tell the difference between that and regular Iron Brew as well. I do love white chocolate, by the way. Have you tried the white chocolate Maltesers? They're really good as well. Yeah, anything that has like a white chocolate variant, I love it. Time for the... Oh, actually, before we do the Hill Girls challenge, let's just nab this skill point real quick. Oh, whoops. I'm gonna try and get every skill point. We're not playing this all tonight, by the way, though. But, I mean, over the course of us playing this, I am wanting all the skill points. There we are. It doesn't actually come up saying skill point as you earn it in this game, but that sound effect means you did a skill point. In Spyro 3, it actually shows skill point. Yeah, I love the white chocolate Twixes. They did like... I've not seen them in Tesco's for a while. Every time like they do these like limited edition things, or I don't even know if they're limited edition, but when they do these things, and I really like them, they just continue them. And I'm like, why? They're so good. I like the salted caramel Twixes as well, they're really nice. I don't mind Pepsi Max, but I don't pick it over normal Pepsi. Yeah, I don't know, I really couldn't tell you the difference, to be honest. I quite happily live off Pepsi Max, as you can see me right now. Once I went Pepsi Max, I never went back to regular Coke. Especially when I started dieting and I noticed a lot of my calories go on liquids and that. Oh, no worries, Originals, anytime. You're always welcome here. Have a good night's sleep. Take care. And thank you too for the chats. So that gem there edging me, I'm just like, oh, must collect. Right, okay, where's... What loot am I missing? I'm missing some gems, y'all. Right. These hula girls can wait. I'm missing some treasure here. I only care about my money. Right, you're pointing down here. Oh. Oh, it's the only gem I was missing. Just in that little corner there. Oh, see, I probably wouldn't try those. I'm no fan of peanuts, so like, I never really have Snickers. But I can imagine as a lover, they'd be really nice. Let's speak to. I just remember it goes Ooga Ooga. We stand next to him for a certain amount of time. I can't remember if it goes Ooga Ooga because I breathe fire on him. Maybe he doesn't no matter what. No, he doesn't no matter what. He doesn't attack you though. He's just a woman beater, it seems, which is just as bad, but like.
Now that the supercharged power-up is active, you can charge through the pedestals and send the dancing hula girls over here to help.
Hula girl Stella. You can. It's fabulous to see you, Spyro. Yes. They blew up that idol like a Roman candle, whatever that means. I knew I wasn't going to do that first try. This part is so annoying. I remember this part is nowhere near as bad in Reignited, but this part is so hard to maneuver. Hi! They got all but the last one. You kind of have to wait for them for like all to reset before you actually attempt it again. There we go. Actually, it didn't take us that many tries, to be fair. I think the music in this part's the same in the remake, actually. Boom. God, they actually killed that one. Aw. He doesn't join in the barbecue they have later on.
Blew up that idol like a Roman candle. Now
It could
I
help you
can
go
pursue
places.
that dancing career I've dreamed of. Take this orb. It could help you go places.
Take this orb. I am wearing coconut bra, but I don't seem to have anything under it. It can help you go places. It's actually not that far off being right, to be fair, because thanks to the orbs we can go to other homeworlds. So yeah, she's not wrong. Some sad thing about all that being gold there, like not gold, I mean all that being green, like the green gems and the green idol and the green orbs. Like, yep, that's done with Idol Springs. Don't know why my voice went really high pitched, but I need to unlock ability to climb to complete Glimmer. So we've still got Hurricos, Sunny Beach, we've got Ocean Speedway to do, and Aquaria Towers. Why did that sound effect sound so familiar? Something with his feet there reminded me in Medieval, but I can't think why. It's just a very familiar sound effect, that, of this era. I don't know. Don't know why that sounded so familiar. Oh, there we go. Save complete now. It's probably because I created a save file before. I'll gotta admit, like, as much as I do like my cans of Pepsi in that... Oh, do you mean, like, the tiny cans? Like... It's only unique taste, but zero is supposed to mimic... nah, I don't like either, to be honest. I've had those like really small cans of Coke. I like those for if I'm like traveling on a train or something, or they're nice to just mix with a drink, like instead of having excess. But I don't know, I just get regular cans. I do like having cans of Coke, but when they pile up in the house, it's just annoying having to rally them all up together for recycling and all that. Right, we actually can't 100% Summer Forest yet, because we actually have to unlock the ability to climb to get the orb above. There's actually a cheat code in the game. You can change the colour of Spyro, which I think is really cute. But you can also unlock all his abilities from the start. How did I know? I think that's the only cheats there are. There might be more. But... Oh, actually, you know what? There's a bit near the start that we can clear up now, since getting the ability to climb. Not climb, I mean swim. There is a orb and a few gems we can get over here now. Oh! We missed this gem earlier. I think I always miss a gem from this area. Always at least one. This is sort of hidden behind a tree. Oh. Why? Sorry, I'm just remembering the sound of those. It makes that sound when they're being hit or something. It's just like, hi! Yeah, the girls from Idle Springs. My pack cans are like same price as a ball, so it annoyed me. And I don't have that issue as like extra. But that's how little faith I had in it. Yeah, honestly, I know Andy loves, she's very fussy when it comes to like diet or sugar-free variant stuff. Even she likes Iron Brew Extra and Diet Iron Brew as well. What can I say? Scottish is where it's at. I'm joking. But there we go, we just got that hidden orb there. Almost forgot about that. We'll clear Sunny Beach. Actually, we'll just clear Sunny Beach as we approach it, because we'll be by Aquaria Towers by the time we clear that area anyway. It's same with Ocean Speedway. Because we can't 100% this level right now anyway, so we'll just like clear up as much level as we can until we reach the next level, and then we'll just do the next level. I know it's Sunny Beach, but I like calling it Sunny Beach. I like the gold and purple gems. I just remember that
Well, on your
only
way,
one
Spyro.
red gem that was
Keep
in
collecting
Lovely
talismans
Castle.
to help us defeat
Sorry,
Ripto before he can take over Avalar.
I can take over my
Oh,
avatar.
and keep collecting those orbs too. The
Oh,
professor
I
thinks it
already
will
am, so
help you
shut
get back.
Lots of red orbs here. Oh, I think here's all like, I could change your camera to passive mode. I don't really know the difference, really, between active and passive mode. I'll just keep it the way it was. I'm not talking in. Oh, I don't want to talk Tanner anyway. He's lame. Yeah, we'll clear. Hurricos can be complete 100% just now. Sunny Beach can technically. Actually, no, it can. Never mind. It had to be completed with a Chico point. Now we're going to do the game legit. We'll do the backtracking that's necessary. We'll do Hurricos first, where we see a bunch of SpongeBobs, because they're like trolls. Well, you can definitely tell the voice for Tom Kenny, because they're literally SpongeBob. I noticed in the Ignite trilogy, tried to give them their own voice. But yeah, they're literally SpongeBob here in the original, which I think I remember Shy coming on when we last played. I've not seen Diane Brew in years, to be fair. Someone gave me some at work as they bought it by mistake. I don't remember it being horrid. And I drank them too. Pepsi Max, cherry, so what? I love like the fruity Pepsis as well. Like I love cherry Pepsi Max, and I love I don't know if they still do it, but I remember I liked lime Pepsi as well. But here we are. Hello, SpongeBob. Where are your eyes at?
We've always had trouble with the gear grinders, but now they've
You've
set
always
up
had
force
trouble with
fields
Bubble
to
Buddy.
separate us. If you can find diodes, you can use them to turn off the force fields.
I am out. Roger.
I think there's a diode around here somewhere, but my eyesight isn't what it used to be.
I mean, you don't look like you really have eyes anymore anyway, so I'm not surprised. Thanks for the diode. Ow! Just because my flame missed you, bitch. Don't need to punch me for it. Allow me to be a flop without any repercussions, darling. Yeah, fuck you. Oh yeah, I remember there's a skill point in this level for getting all the windmills, or destroying all these lurking windmills. They're just there for display, but yeah, for destroying each one, there's a skill point. I like that little wee single rainbow in the distance. I guess there's a skybox so unique flare. I don't know actually if any other level shares this skybox. I know some levels have the same skybox as each other, but I don't think any other level has this one. SpongeBob just stayed underwater. Must be. Yeah, it is. It's Tom Kenny who voices SpongeBob. Yeah, Tom Kenny voices Spyro as well. He's a very talented voice actor, because like, honestly, like, I would not know Spyro is the same voice as SpongeBob. Yeah, he voices the Professor in this as well, and I think some other characters too. I know he's the voice of the Professor, Spyro, and those Electrolls for sure. I mean, he must be, because they're literally SpongeBob. We've always had trouble with Bubble Buddy. Yeah, he's he even voiced Spyro in the Reignited trilogy, in all three. Like in the original first one, he was voiced by someone called Carlos. I can't remember his surname, but yeah, Tom Kenny voices Spyro in all three in the remake. I actually missed that gem there at the start, so just as well I looked there. Oh, they didn't do an animation there of me putting that one there. Aw, based on him though. You're never too young to watch SpongeBob, even though I've never really watched it much myself, but like, you're never too young to be a child at heart. We never asked to grow up. Although I feel like a part of me like likes games that are aimed at children from my childhood, just because they remind me of my childhood. So it's like, I know I'm playing a kid's game, but because it reminds me of my childhood, I'm all like, oh, mum, actually, I don't even need to justify it. I'm a big kid. I don't care. Like, fighting your child up past the bedtime or something, you quickly. I'd just been like, yeah, I'm watching SpongeBob, what of it? Oh. Oh yeah, I remember those like robots, they sound like freaking ambulances, don't you think? Yeah, we need to unlock the charge power up to unlock that chest. And also to destroy 2 giant windmills. I think one of the windmills is actually behind here. Yep. Oh, I might do the second half of the level in a moment. I'm going to do this part with the trolls over here in a moment. Or lizards. I remember this part over here. For some reason it gave me anxiety when I first played it. Just when they would randomly spawn out of nowhere. Like when they weren't there before and they'd be there before, this part would give me paranoia. When I'd hear them laughing and just randomly spawning out of nowhere. Like, something about this part just gave me anxiety for no apparent reason when I was younger.
Oh, these gear grinder thieves keep taking our lightning stones. If you can replace them all and activate our generator, I'd be very grateful.
I'd be very grateful. Ooh. A bus stop! Sorry, I just remember that there was a... I can't remember what it was called. Was it like SpongeBob and Revenge of the Flying Dutchman or something? I watched Call Me Kevin playing it on YouTube, but I remember there was a part where it was like, a bus stop! And I'm like, I've never heard someone get so excited about seeing a bus stop before. Eat the freaking electro thing. So basically we have to... Hello? Although, yeah. Don't think anyone would be quite so vocal about that. Oh, first episode oh wait, sorry. Oh god, yeah! Yeah, I remember, sorry, I read that iconic. Sorry, no, after reading your first message, yeah, I remember the part you mean there. It's funny that when they have like little subtle innuendos, like jokes that an adult would get, but would go right over a kid's head. But and then again, when you think what the joke actually is, it's hidden in there. It's quite sneaky of them, isn't it? But I've never actually seen the episode itself, but like I know the part you mean. So I've seen it mentioned on I think it was YouTube. I did definitely see it somewhere. Yeah, okay, thankfully they recharged. I think there's a couple of times like some of them don't actually run away, like some of them actually. Yeah, sometimes like they run away and you have to be like quick at getting them. Some of them just sort of like hover about until you charge them, like those ones. Like they take the stones off and then they just run away. They were making that easy for me, thankfully. I also upgraded my Sony Vegas to 23 yesterday, and for some reason like all my projects are a little bit off sync, which is annoying because I was working on some. And yeah, I still need to get like my New Game Plus and Impossible Octave Dead Space on YouTube in that, which I might try do this month, but I'm going to try and push for any wintry content I'm working on to be pushed up first. Since it's already December, can you believe? It doesn't feel like it's nearly Christmas to me, but I'm trying to get in the spirit, but I'm just like, time's going way too fast. It feels like it should be freaking Halloween. Go fuck yourself. Yeah, basically we just have to place these just to summon them to show themselves until eventually we've killed Old Hen. Yeah, that one runs away, so you have to be quick about getting that one. He jumps over your head and then you miss your opportunity to hit him if you miss that. So. But yeah, he stays there until you go around there. I just remember there's some that like stay where they are until you go over there. He's not there anymore, but I know there's one that like hovers there until you get close. Be innocent again, I know. I would say I still am, but I'm like, ugh. Yeah, that part of me does just go after a while. I kind of wish we did. I kind of wish I did still have that element of ignorance about me. I wish I didn't know so much about the horrors of the real world and politics. I wish my life was just video games in my own fantasy land. And you know what? To me, it still is. I'm gonna say, like, none of those were taken off there. These lizards have been very lazy this playthrough. Oh, now they're up in their game. Are you laughing at you, Flop? Oh. Oh! This usually always spawns over there, but he's not appeared this time. Oops. Did you not mind you Dr. Hibbert from Spyro, not Spyro, from Simpsons? The laughs that they make, they're like, that's his name, right? Dr. Hibbert. That's the last one there. Oh, usually every time I play this part, there's that one that stood in that corner just laughing at you. And they tried to jump over your head if you get close, but we didn't get that trigger this time. We did get that one with the other one, the other side. Yeah, that's what I mean. I've heard some sound effects in this game, but I've definitely heard in other PS1 games off that time. It definitely feels off that time. But yeah, I'm certain that sound effect's also in Muppet Trace Mania as well. I've heard that sound effect before, I know the one you mean, like the alarm sound. I know the sound effect that the robots make. Oh god, they didn't even tamper with the other segment. This part's a lot easier than it normally is.
Thank you, Spyro.
I got lucky there, I
found
feel,
a
which I'm glad
shiny
of.
thing mixed up with our lightning stones. Please, take it as a reward.
Amper the electrode. Well, I'm glad we got a part of the way, because that part's my least favourite part of this level. The little robots that the gear grinders are making is level, like, they literally sound like an ambulance to me. Let me see if there's any more in the level that I can let you hear. Niall. Yeah, we still haven't got enough enemies defeated for our power up, so we'll come back here in a sec. You can skip the animation of adding outros, it's pretty cool. Oh, I killed him, I think, before he actually made his robot. Here. Do I think they sound like ambulances? Oh, they're still making them. Sounds like an ambulance. Wow, wow, wow. I don't know, it sounds like an ambulance kind of siren. But yeah, those two fans there are stronger. Hey, excuse me, bitch. Okay, that's not the last one I see. I know there's a trophy, not a trophy, skill point for destroying all of those fans. I'll go to the end of the level when we're ready to actually leave it. So I'll be up for this needed to be done in level before I head towards the oh yeah, I've got Crash Bash. I remember having a demo. I've never actually played the game itself. I would love to play a remake of it. But yeah, Crash Bash, I had that on demo. I remember it was a nice level. It was on the demo I played. I remember the no voice. That very specific sound effect that comes to mind. Yeah, we should have enough for our power up now. I keep missing some gems, but luckily I can go back the way that they are. That was a complete fail. Camera! Yeah. I can't remember if I played the Crash Bash demo on my YouTube channel or not. I may have done. I actually streamed that sometime. It's been years since I actually played that demo. I like to play the full game. Oops. Yeah, I'm gonna solve this problem of slowing down those turbines before freaking SpongeBob 2.0 even tells me about it. There we are. Also, for some reason, I think that the this power-up reminds me in the lid of a tub of Pringles. For some reason, it just looked like the lid from a tub of Pringles. I just always thought that for some reason. At least as a Spyro 3 had the full Crash Bash game on by accident. It was an accident! Oh, yeah, sorry. The cheat unlocks it. Sorry, I thought you meant like the demo of it. It was on the same demo. Because I think I'm pretty sure it was on a demo disc I had. It was the same demo disc I had, Spyro 3, that had multiplayer having Fireworks Factory soundtrack that also had Crash Bash on it. But I think I remember seeing that actually. I think it showed on YouTube. I imagine someone got sued for that. God. Honestly, the amount of... I'm automatically thinking of Deborah Daly, which it shouldn't have been, but the amount of shit that people probably should have got sacked for in that government team. Oh! Yeah, that's usually quite a hard target to get here. I think Spyro 2 is considered one of the most complete Spyro games. There's not much, like, in terms of cut content from this game. The only thing that's, like, sort of different about this one to, the US version is, in the US version, there is vocals in the Ripto's Arena soundtrack, where there's not in this one. I kind of prefer it without the vocals, to be honest. But I know that, Spyro 3 had quite a lot of cut content from it. There's even like a hidden room that you can access by using a souvenir glitch you got outside the map on Dino Mines, and there is a island that they didn't even have time to edit out of the home world of Midnight Mountain. You can still see it in the distance, but you just can't access it without using a hack. Or if you played Rig Trilogy, there is a turbine or a whirlwind that like sends you up to it with 3 lives on it. But I think initially it was expected to have the super bonus ride on the island instead. But yeah, there was some like a lot of mysteries and cut content from Spyro 3.
You see that big building over there? The gear grinders are using it to
It
steal
felt like
our
a very complete
electricity.
game though, all things
Please help
considered.
us by shutting down the machinery inside.
Oh yeah, and all the soundtracks from Sunshine Springs replaced the level soundtracks in Midnight Mountain, minus Desert Ruins, I think it was. And yes, I heard you there, what's your name?
In order to get to the building...
Cosmo, yes. Yes, I have blown all those switches, darling, so all these fans will be very slow. It's like, these next glides get tricky. I know one of these doesn't come out, I think this one stays. Oh, never mind, must be this one. Okay, never mind. I know one of these doesn't move, it's yeah, these last two, never mind. That was an epic kill. Honestly, I agree. I remember, like, Eggy was showing me, some, like, beta and cut content from Crash, I think. I don't know which Crash game it was, but a Crash game that, like, the level looked really good, but I remember pretty much just, like, if you go slightly out of bounds, it killed you. It was, like, a very... there was a lot of, like, parts that get you killed, kind of a lot like the Medieval Alpha I played. But it was, like, a lot of cut levels, one of which actually makes it to being a trophy in the Insane Trilogy, the Stormy Ascent, which is probably the most complete unused level. But there's like a lot of cut content from Crash as well. I think he gives me a random object, so I often miss this one if I ignore talking to him.
You can have
Yeah.
this little trinket for good luck. If you have
What,
any
the
questions-
Electro? Oh, sorry. I just know what you were going to ask of me. What? So, I was reading some facts about the Saffron. Oh! The Saffron is extreme.
The next glides get tricky. You'll have to use your
Is
hover
the
maneuver to
definition
make
of
them.
extreme
Press
must
the
be.
triangle button during a
Oh.
glide to hover and get extra
I
height.
can only imagine. Oh, I didn't mean to skip that. Press triangle when you're very close to a middle. You won't make it. We'll see about that. Why is this part rated 5 stars? This is definitely not one of the hardest parts in the game. What are you on about, boy? Oh, okay, maybe I should press triangle. I don't have press triangle here with the air hop glitch, but I'm going to refrain from using the air hop glitch, and I think I'm going to, yeah. Oops. I'm going to do everything that has to be done in the level before I actually go to the ending part, just so that we have everything by the time we actually leave. Because I'm going to exit these levels through their exit portals. Just when this goes on YouTube, because I know people got really triggered at me on YouTube whenever I would exit level via pausing and quitting, even though it does the exact same thing but quicker. I've also noticed that the more damage Sparks is, the closer you have to be gems for him to detect them and pick them up. Oh, there we go. That was our last fan we had to destroy. Or windmill, even. Oof. Wasn't sure what the timing was on those, so I got kinda lucky.
Spyro, help! The switch to turn off the gear grinder factory is in that room, but, it's awfully noisy in there.
I don't know why you couldn't just covered your ears and did that yourself, you lazy bugger. That was so easy.
Thanks
Get me
for
to do your
shutting
dirty
down
work,
the
Spike.
factory. Here, I found this. stuck
Spike,
between
the
gears.
vampire? You're
You
waiting
can
for my
have it
back
if you
to turn
want.
so you can bite me. I don't know. You could have spiked this orb. There we are, we are done with Hurricos. And I'm assuming, granted, that we haven't missed any gems or orbs. We should have everything. Once we get these gems and our talisman here. Which is talisman. Okay, that's all the gems. Nice.
Thank you, Spyro. You've deactivated all of the electric barriers. We've been guarding this talisman from the gear grinders. Please, take it as a reward.
We've been hiding this talisman from the people of Grinder. Hurricos talisman. Hurricos complete. Hell yeah. I just want to go there last because I just thought, like, as we collect everything, we could just leave. I'd say overall, Hurricos is probably like my least favorite level. I love the music to it. I don't know, it's just like level that makes you kind of want to fall asleep. Really? Whereas a lot of the other levels made me feel like awake and excited to play in Spyro. It just has a very sleepy vibe. Oh, I see. So they wouldn't profit from it anymore or anything, is that what you mean, Niall? I would be interested to try that on stream sometime though. Not sure when, but I would definitely like to give that a go for you. Can Aquaria Towers be completed yet? I know Sunny Beach can't be. Let's just do the Speedways and... Actually, no. We'll do Sunny Beach first. I changed my mind very quick about that. I'll just do them in the order they appear here. I know that some levels reuse soundtracks or on PAL and your NTSC regions have different soundtracks. I know that like all the soundtracks are the same on the NTSC and PAL version. I know it's apparently meant to be the most complete Spyro, but you could definitely tell that the soundtrack was made for this level because it just sounds like perfect sunny beach soundtrack. Really, you could just definitely tell the soundtrack was meant for this level. But you get levels like Idle Springs that reuse the soundtrack for that level to Fracture Hills, which makes you wonder, was that intentional before, or they just think that it went well with both? But I don't know. But you could definitely tell that this was meant for this level, this soundtrack.
Hi, Spyro.
Now let's
It's a
talk
good
to this
thing you're here.
prepubescent
If you
prince.
can help shepherd those baby turtles over there to safety,
Mid-puberty
I'll
prince,
be
you know.
mighty grateful.
Hi, Spyro! I don't sound like this in the remake. If you could shepherd those baby turtles over to safety, I'd be mighty grateful. I'm a grumpy teenager and I can't be arsed to do it myself. Right. I don't know armor for remaster. Imagine Dead Space, but everything can be interacted with and psychological horror. Ooh. Oh my god. Is that what the suffering is like? Yeah. I'll definitely give that a go sometime. Not sure when, I've got a lot on my playlist, to be quite honest, but... Yeah, you can just imagine going for a surf on a tropical island to this music. This level's soundtrack, you can just tell was meant for this level. But then you hear ones like Fracture Hills, like, what was originally meant for this level, or was this intended? So you're a part super full type boy. You me? I wouldn't mind doing voice acting if I got headhunted. I'd be well down for that. Voice acting is something I've kind of wanted to do for quite some time, but I just wouldn't know how to go about it really. Or if I'd be reliable enough to do it. Oh, come on. I went right inside of you. There we go. I don't even care, that sounded wrong. I was right inside of that gem and it didn't pick up. Oh, headbutt didn't make the warhouse thing. Your toil friends happen to make a very good soup. And again, like Hurricos Glimmer's matching level. Easy to forget because everyone, we literally spawn in Glimmer. It's not, we don't spawn in the main home world in this Spyro game. But yeah, Glimmer is related to Hurricos. Sunny Beach will be related to Aquaria Towers when we get to that one. Exactly. No one needs to know my face. I just do my job and I get money. God, being famous sounds way too stressful. The amount of rumors that come out and scandal and cancel about you, I'm just like, oh, just let me live. There we go. Sunny Beach, let's make some turtle soup. God, he's like 18 now, but I remember there was a kid I used to be upset called Ryan that those baby turtles remind me of. I don't know. It just looks a bit like how I remember him looking. You fucking bitch, stop zapping me. Oh. You can definitely tell, like, oh. I'm playing this purely for nostalgic and I'm not trying to entertain kids right now when I'm saying stuff like bitch, ho. Hello.
The water workers have boxed up
First,
most of our
grommet,
baby
balls and grommet.
turtles. The boxes are incredible.
The water workers have
With a
boxed up
more
most of our
powerful
baby
flame breath.
turtles.
Maybe you could break
Boxes
them
are
open and
incredibly
release the
strong
turtles.
and I'm wearing a thong. Oh. We need to feel it. Where are we at right now? I know you can actually, well, not 100% this level, but you can get over to that area without the ability to climb. And I don't think you even need the air hop glitch either. Or maybe you do need air hop. I'm not going to do it though, because we're going to do a glitchless playthrough of this. Oh, I do a legit playthrough. Even though I could, if I wanted to, but we're going to play it normally, and I've got the power here. I can't remember which is they give us. I think it's the little, cute little harmless. It's a shame that we have to kill like all these harmless fodder just for health. Like we're just murdering innocent creatures that are doing us no harm. Our health is in the green. We've been very careless getting zapped. How many of those? Oh yeah, we still need more enemies to feed. So the only thing we can't do in this level is climb. Well, yeah, we can't up this level because we can't do the section with the chef, and we can't climb the ladder for some gems.
There's a chef at the top of this ladder who wants to make soup out of our baby turtles.
Oh, I advise a
if you know how to
muppet.
climb, you could get up there and stop him.
That's okay. Well, you just wait patiently here for like, you know, a day or two. You just sit there idle, waiting for your babies to be cooked. I mean, it's a very patient chef. At least he gives me a chance to show up to stop him from making the baby turtle soup. It's like, I will not bother making the soup until you show up to save them, Spyro. Like, once you... Oh my god, why am I feeling the torture? It's kind of like the logic in that. Like, maybe you could stop him once you learn how to climb. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure if the situation was that urgent, you wouldn't have time to wait for me to climb. But, you know, I mean, for me to learn to climb them. Yeah, you have to double torch down. You have to torch down and take a ride at the balloon ring thing. I don't know what you actually call that. The thing he had around his waist. I know it has a name. You have to destroy that and then defeat him again. Put ice cooking turtles to reform. Maybe it's like, I will give you a fair chance, Spyro. I'll wait for you to learn to climb and then I'll start making soup and see if you can stop it then.
Thank you, young dragon. The baby turtles will be safe up here.
Dankeschön,
Please take
darling.
this talisman as a token of our gratitude.
I will take it. Now you can shove your talisman up your fat ass so much. Sorry, I don't know why. I'm just hyper. Right. Alright, thank you for the talisman. Although, the talisman on your banner looks different. It's a shell. But I prefer the one you gave me. I think apparently, like, initially the levels in Winter Tundra were meant to have talismans, but they didn't in the end. But I'd be curious to know what the talismans would have been like in the Tundra levels. Because I imagine, like, because every level, like, when you spawn has like its own banner next to it. But I wonder if the ones that were on top of the banners in Winter Tundra's levels were going to be the talismans. He can float, lazy bastard. Could have sorted out. I know! Honestly, it's like, oh, if you could learn to climb and take my turtles, I'm like, well, you can literally levitate. You've already got an advantage over me, you lazy bugger. I swear everyone in the land of Avalar is just lazy. Like, their problems haven't even got anything to do with me and I just killed myself. Their problems haven't got anything to do with me and apparently not got anything to do with Repto either. Like, honestly, where has Repto been this whole time? What have all these issues got to do with Repto? Like, what's he actually doing other than just being a spoiled brat saying that I'm the most beautiful goose? That's a reference to something. Wait, did it not save that one that I destroyed before? He's just saying, I'm in charge now. In charge of what? I do not know exactly, and I don't really know what havoc I am wreaking other than just being here, being like, oh, feel me. Like, even though you don't see Zarek all the way through Medieval, it's very apparent, like, the mess he's left behind him because he's raised an undead army and all that, and you see his green through the end of each level, so we're, like, trailing him down through the whole game to finish him off. But you see, like, the trail of dead he's left behind him, obviously showing his impact, but, like, in this game, it's just like, oh, these bad things are happening in these levels. Nothing to do with Ripto, but, like, but it's very apparent in Spyro 1 and 3 that the sorceress is behind all the antics going on in the worlds because of, like, the Rhinox being sorceress's soldiers, like, taking over each home world, and the Norks taking over every level in Spyro 1. But even though that's, like, a little quirk of the game for me, I still really love this game, but I just like making fun of the aspect of it. I can still love something yet absolutely rip the shit out of it, like, just part of the fun, really. Wait, I can't make sure what other I'm missing. I know one of them's at the very start. Oh, there's one up here too. Oh, these ones aren't actually that far apart. These two. Oh, let's use this temporary power up to get these gems. Man, that's RuneScape, especially the beginner's quest, just doing people's jobs for them, I swear. I'm being called a peasant for doing it half the time. Yeah, exactly! Obviously I don't do RuneScape, but obviously, yeah, you get what I mean. Oh, I wonder if I headbutt them off the buttons to the door close. Oh no, it doesn't, okay. Whoa! God. Yeah, if you start streaming RuneScape, I would definitely watch. I'd like to see that game in action. Oh, I missed a ball!
Impressive! Most impressive. Please take this sacred, thingamajig as a token of our everlasting gratitude.
Oh, I don't trust anything from a voice like that. Oh, it's spontaneously combusted. Oh, okay, never mind. So yeah, if you press start, it like skips the animation of the orb flying into you. Let's just go back to start level, get that ball that I seem to miss, and then I'll just X level through the pause and quit a method, and people need to can dislike the video. I don't care. I'll do things my way. Exit level. There we go. It does literally the same thing, and it saves time. Like, you don't lose anything from doing that. But it's such a beautiful game. The Spyro games in general. Like, it was so good seeing them reignited in like modern graphics, because I think they even looked great in their time. Like, there we are. So before we crush his armpits, we still have to do, I guess now you'll think you're pretty good, and then Aquaria Towers, which we're gonna do 100%. And the reason I say like that is because I'm thinking of the song Champagne Towers. I always like associated with that for some reason. And there's like a little wee secret entrance to this orb here, which is pretty cool. Like gliding from that windowsill to that windowsill. I always thought that was a pretty well hidden orb, that one. But I think you actually have to open this door anyway because there's a gem behind this one. Oh no, you don't. Okay. Yeah, but it closes that one. The orb was in if I went that way first. So we'll do the Speedway so that we can jump down to this part with the Aquaria Towers. Yeah. Oh, whoops. One is called Cooking Assistant, and I get it is to teach you how to bake in-game, but the cook can't cook a cake for the king because he lacks ingredients all within 30 steps. And oh my god, you're so real for that. That's such a, like, any game from... Well, I would say, like, any game that's RPG, really. Just getting you to do things they could easily do themselves. It's like, you're the player, I'm just an NPC. Like, I'm just paid to stand here looking stupid. You're meant to do all the work. Like, right, hello, red
Nice
fawn lady.
work, Spyro. The orbs you're carrying have activated this special portal. You won't find a
Orbs you
talisman
collected
in the
have
Ocean
activated my
Speedway,
sharp
but if
T's
you're
and P's.
fast, you'll get lots of treasure. Have fun.
Thank you. I'm not a fan of the speedways. Usually, ideally, I just get them out of the way. And I especially don't like Hunter's parts in the speedways. He sucks. But this level brought a very quotable part of the game to my mind that I say quite a lot. It's like, I think I'm pretty good, or etc. Because there is a fish you talk to in the moment that is like, I guess now you'll think you're pretty good after you clear the segment and do her challenge. But another funny part is you can actually kill the entire fish audience, which is actually a trophy in the remake, which I thought was hilarious, for torching all the fish in the audience. And I just like how she doesn't flinch. Like, she's got the composure of a... I don't know, she just has very high composure. She's very composed for someone who just witnessed that. She's like, oh, I could be next, but I don't give a fuck. Right, I know that there is a skill... Okay, I don't know if I've met the skill point, if I'm taking way too long, but there is a skill point we had. But given this is ticking down, that's not sounding very helpful. Okay, that was lucky. Can we maybe get the skill point? I know it was going bing bing bong. I don't know if you can get the skill point in the first go. I don't know if you have to do it twice for the skill point or not. Nah, we didn't get a skill point. I don't know what record you have to beat for the skill point. Hated these bits but loved them, just wish you could free roam, but that was the kid in me, yeah. And you walk 10 steps to a farmer next quest. Sheep sure you see what... Yeah. Yes, I do. That's kind of what Glimmer Plains felt like to me as well. It was farmers that were literally in the farm where you had to crush a several amount of rats, for example. Like, not quite the same, but that actually did come to mind with Glimmer Plains from Medieval Resurrection. I don't actually know where I slowed down here last time. Don't get a skill point. But there's a skill point in all these speedways for like beating them in a certain time. But I clearly slacked here somewhere last time. Flame Breath, I actually think I remember was a lot more forgiving in the remake than the original than the remake. I remember the Flame Breath was actually pretty dog shit in the remake. Like the hitbox of the Flame Breath, you might think that we directly on something and it was on this. Oh, we got skill point that time. We were very close to getting it last time then, we were only like 5 seconds off. I'll only retry just because it's the only way we can access the part with the hidden fish lady, where she gives us the hunter mission. But we'll just talk to her after we murder all of her colleagues, or her... I don't know. They clearly don't mean anything to her. Little do they know she hired us to kill them all. This is a setup. They're all people that did wrong in life, and she's just setting them all up for this moment. Thank you, Spyro, for taking care of all those vermin fish that... peasants, I don't know.
I guess now
I'm not very good at thinking of stories.
Well, let's see if you're as good as the current champion.
I guess now you're thinking pretty good. Well, let's see how you fare against my finny feet.
All right, Spyro.
Oh, and actually is
meet
finny.
the course champion. In order to win the race, you must
guess now
fly
you're
through
thinking
all
pretty
the
good.
rings. Beware if Hunter flies through a ring first. The ring will start to shrink.
Oh, much like my brain. Yes. Fuck this mission. Fuck anything involving you, Hunter. I love there's like no way of getting ahead of him here. Like if it looks like you're gonna get ahead of him, he just sort of swoops in at the last second. You're not filling me there, but he makes a sudden turn there. Anytime I like a level, I like Spyro for collecting gems and flaming enemies and that, and then you throw in segments like this that you don't want to do, but you have to do them to 100% the level, and I'm like, but like, I hope you and Bianca have a very unhappy marriage. Okay, we somehow... Look, yeah, I'm trying to go ahead of him, but the game just does not allow for it. We did it first try, thankfully. She's like, sure, I'll do it
Great
again.
job,
There's no
Spyro.
way you should have done that in your
That
first
was
try.
Excellent flying.
It was excellent indeed. Now fuck off. Give me this orb, darling. Fuck off, you purple fiend. Oh, sorry, I was trying to leave. Give up. I like how that's what it said instead of quit. Just give up. Yes, I just give up. I'm done with it all. Right. That sound effect of just leaving levels and the gems you've gathered just going from one end to the other. Nostalgic. Ugh, I hate that I'm early 30. I feel like just no kids nowadays would just know the joys of growing up with a PS1. Nowadays it's just all, oh, battle pass! I don't know. Battle pass, oh kills, oh emote, and stuff. Okay. So now for Aquaria Towers.
Say, Spyro, you see
Champagne
this
Towers.
wall here? I bet you're dying to know what's on the other side.
Yeah, I'm dying.
If only
Sorry,
I
bro.
had a few more gems, I might be able to remember how to lower the wall.
Bring on the wall! Alright, no way.
Yes, the sparkling beauty of those gems seems to have jogged my memory.
For some reason, the gems, because when I was younger, I always associated gems with food. I never, when I was a kid, I thought we were collecting candy at first when I was much younger, because I remember, I don't know if they still do them now, but they used to do these little iced gem biscuits. They were like biscuits, but they had like a little swirly, crunchy icing on them. And they also did midget gems, which were another type of sweet that my mum still loves now, because I got her getting those Lions ones in particular for Christmas. She doesn't sell for any others. But, yeah, when I was younger, because of like me knowing two foodstuffs that had gems in the title, I always thought gems were a type of sweet, so I thought we were collecting like candy when I was younger, but not treasure. But then again, I was young and stupid. Core memory, yeah! Oh, do you mean the ice gem? Do they still do them? I don't recall seeing them in quite some time, but I remember those biscuits. For real, the magic of going back to school and discussing stuff, because you couldn't. Yeah, exactly. We would just talk about this stuff at school, like, and the fact you had to just figure stuff out in games instead of like looking up guides, because like the amount of games I couldn't complete because of no YouTube. That was shocking. It was so frustrating. Have you got anything more to say?
Okay. So it's not the portal to Dragon Shores. Aquaria Towers is still a lovely place. Why, I have a home there myself.
It's all underwater. There's nowhere to bathe. You have a home in Aquaria Towers? Where? By the shark pit? I love midget gems, but I meant ice gem. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't even... No way. Wait, wait, she actually used to handle them. That's pretty cool. I still love ice gems, though. I don't even know if they still do them. But... Yeah, I love midget. I like my mum loves midget gems as well, but she likes the lions ones over the Maynards ones because she prefers the licorice midget gems. The water workers. So, oh, we're depressed. I remember we glitched it to where we like air hopped up here. Or we did something where we glitched our way up here, and he looked all depressed. He was like, "Our world is wet again." But it glitched and actually didn't spawn the exit portal. So yeah, kind of punished you for skipping the level. So you kind of do have to do it legit. And also, I think it's the only level where you can actually destroy the green vases without them being underwater necessarily. Because every level that has these green vases are always underwater. But before the water's actually in this room, you can actually destroy them that way. And they make a different sound to when you destroy them underwater, which is a pretty cool detail. God, I remember the voice actor for this part in Japanese was really funny for this seahorse. I remember he was like, "I know, beady beady boom." I don't know what he said, but I just remember what he said made me laugh here.
The funny-looking guys with the shock sticks.
The
have
funny-looking
drained
guys.
all our water. We can't get it back unless someone activates the switches they're guarding.
Aww. It's their king or queen or whatever up above that I was thinking up there. They say the water workers. I just remember she looks funny. The way he flaps about, the way he says it. I'm trying to hit that switch. There we go. Our world is wet again. No comment. I like the little underwater effects, like when you stop moving, you see like the little shimmering, glittery effects on, up against the walls and that. I remember there's like a swim in the air glitch you could do. I'm not sure how to do it in this, but I remember I knew how to do it in Spyro 3. But there's a lot of like exploits you could do with the swim in the air glitch, but while there are cool things to figure out, I feel dirty doing it. So like, like I know what I just do properly. And yeah, usually crabs are only... Actually, that's not true because they're in... Okay, scratch that. They're not actually only in underwater levels because they're in Lost Fleet as well. But I think I have to destroy a number. No. I'm thinking of something different. I have to destroy a number of cacti in this level for a skill point. I remember the vast majority of them are in a section with yeah, upstairs. Yeah, there's not as many seaweed as that, as you'd think. We won't go down there yet. We'll take care of those once we have the super flame power up. So we'll make this room wet again. But yeah, I think this level can be completed 100% now. There's nothing that requires unlocking climbing or swimming, because if we didn't know the ability to swim in this level, we'd die as soon as we spawned. Just the sound bringing up gems is nostalgic to me, because obviously growing up, I was so young playing Spyro 3 and the exact same kind of thing in that game. I remember when I discovered Spyro 2 for the first time, because I thought Spyro 3 was the only Spyro game in that franchise, because when I was younger, obviously I discovered the internet. There was new Spyro games. I think that's actually how I did discover it when YouTube came out, that there was other Spyro games aside from Spyro 1. That's 3, I mean. Because Spyro 3 was called Spyro Year the Dragon. It wasn't called Spyro 3 Year the Dragon, so it wasn't apparent to me there's other games before it, despite the fact that they make references to prior Spyro games in it. But it felt like, even though this game came out before Spyro 3, this game felt very new to me. And it felt cool, like, witnessing all these new levels for the first time to me, all these years later. That I never discovered.
You won't be able to get past the metal shocks up ahead. I suppose I could let you borrow my submarine.
Honestly, I'm getting that for free. I wouldn't care if they're all bashed. It's all the same at the end of the day. Like, I've never played Apes Odyssey, but I have heard of it. I am aware of those games. I could give those a try sometime. I do believe that they're, I think they're on the PlayStation Store, like the remake one that you said. I'm not sure when, but yeah, I'd be interested to give them a go sometime. Yeah, I played all the Spyro games in the exact opposite order. I guess I should count 2, because technically I played that. The order it's maybe played second, so... You're tougher than you look to get you. All the set, yeah. I mean, this entire level's underwater, really. So definitely come a long way.
A pleasure doing business with you, Spyro. This submarine is 100% shockproof. I guarantee it.
Well, if I die and get the flesh eaten off my bones, not particularly in that order, you'll be hearing from my lawyers. if I die, I'll kill you. They made X Men on disc. Me and my dad used to love playing games. Honestly, I've definitely heard of those games. I've never tried them though. I've never actually gameplayed them. I don't actually know what to comment on them, like to say whether or not I'd like them or not. I'll have to give them a try sometime. When you mentioned Abe there, it triggered a memory. Like I remember playing a game called Ape Escape, but I never completed the Ape Escape games growing up. Like so weird. But I remember enjoying them. Even the sound effect of the water there is very nostalgic to me. Like when you spawn into like a water level. Digital Shore comes to mind in particular, and oh my god, I just can't get an angle on this fucker. There you go. Okay, so I think we've fully wet the world now. So apart from the part with money bags, the rest of this level's underwater. Well, it's wet again, don't you think about it? There. The music in this game is such a vibe. I love those kind of games as well, though. Like action-adventure platformers with puzzles and collectibles. Oh my god, thank you again for the raid, April! And thank you again for adding extra points towards the already top-rated channel of yours this year. Thank you so much, April. But yes, let's continue on with this. I mean, thank you so much for your raid, April.
Our world is wet again.
Oh, both
we
seahorse.
all want you to have this talisman of Aquaria Towers to remember us by.
Also, welcome back, Lazy Legislator. Our world is wet again. Gung. Very nostalgic sound effect. So we're not going to leave just yet. We actually have a couple things to do here. First things first, we'll grab this. And we'll backtrack over here, because there is a skill point for destroying all seaweed. Which means destroying all these sharks as well, so that we can actually stay in this area. Oh, I got too close. Oh, did we get them all? Nice. I was lucky. But I thought I missed one. Right, so there are some seaweeds in this area. Should I be quick here that I don't miss anything? Oh yeah, I was going to say that, yeah, no, I thought there was 4 sharks now, but there must have been 3 there and 2 over here. I don't think I missed any seaweed in this little bit here. Hopefully not, anyway. Yeah, I mean, it looks... I didn't know that you had to, like, boil it. You have to, like, cover it with, like, baking parchment and tinfoil as well, and then you, like, boil it, so I'm curious to see how that goes. And also, I'm more concerned about the part where I have to flame it. That part's not necessary, but I want to try anyway, the part with the brandy bar. I'm going to try and make mince pies again. I've made mince pies before on stream and made them on YouTube and that, but I'll still stream me making more of them. I can always buy in mince pies, but it's nothing quite like doing your own baking. Let's go back and get... Also, the reason why I keep not moving and all that to engage with chat is just because like I'm going to be saving this as a walkthrough for YouTube, so the parts where I'm actually gaming, I'll be like talking about the game and engaging in the gameplay and post YouTube, and I'll edit out like the stream parts for YouTube and that, because like obviously I do want to talk to the chat, so like I still am vibing with yous, but like with little intervals, if that makes sense. Oh. Right, so we'll go up there last because that bit up above has quite a lot of seaweed bits in it, but we'll take care of these sharks here. Oh, missed a gem there somewhere. I love when you just happen to be visiting an area you didn't know you were missing a gem, and the gem just randomly collects. I'm like, oh yeah, that was planned. Yeah, I knew that was there. Yeah, there is a gem, not gem, seaweed here. I think that's the only bit of seaweed in this bit. Yeah, you'd think there would be more seaweed than there actually is, but most of it's actually in the bit up above. Let me just double check I do have all that, because I feel like I kind of whizzed through that. Right, there's a seaweed down here, I think. Oh, maybe not. I thought there was a seaweed bit here. Or is it down here? Yes, there. Never mind. Remember there was one bit of seaweed in this room. Oh. Oops. I'm flopping going through this. There we are. And while we're here, we'll just get these gems here. The water was not high enough for us to get earlier. I think I saw the seaweed before going up there, but let me just double check over here real quick. I don't think there's any in this bit down here. Yeah, there's not. Okay, so we'll explore the upper regions part now. Oh wait, yeah, we'll the very last thing we'll do is the part with the numbered towers. That's what I mean, some of these levels feel longer than others, but like they all have the same amount of gems in them, so I feel like they probably have to scatter them out with a lot more red gems to like keep the level feeling like more longer and like you're collecting more gems. But I feel like the shorter levels tend to contain more of the higher currency gems. But yeah, don't focus on getting gems here, just get the seaweed, Steven. I know a lot more pieces of seaweed are in this belt here. Oh, you bitch!
Have kidnapped 6 of my children and
wasn't about to talk to you yet.
These numbered towers. I borrowed some
The water workers have kidnapped
the doors off the towers.
I feel like, there's not many voice actors in this game because I feel he sounds like the voice of Moneybags, and he also sounds like the voice of that guy from Metro Speedway. I think it's Ripto might be the same voice as Moneybags. If I think of it. I'm not sure if I heard that right, but I'm pretty sure I have heard that. If you can make it to the top of the 7 numbered towers, my children will be safe.
If you can make it to the top of the 6 numbered towers, my children will be safe.
Get to the top of these towers, and miraculously my children will no longer be able to be harmed, even if a truck drove over them. Like, sorry, it's just the wording. I know you'll be safe from whatever's in that tower, but it's just still. If you can make it to the top of these 7 numbered towers, my children will miraculously be immortal. And the voice acting in this game is so odd, but I feel like I added to the charm of it, whereas in the remake they made their voices sound good. I mean, like, the voice acting was good. I'm like, aw, I felt like that, like, the quirky voice acting was what made this game so good. Like, the, how could you be sure I even exist? You know? Like, Colossus. There we go, that's our skill point. I missed the Y-I-I sound from Colossus 2 in the remake. Oh, we got a pink gem there. I'm colorblind, it seems, when it comes to color pink and purple. The one that gives you 25. Right, it can be quite hard to see the gems in this area. There's so many. It's quite a spread out area. I don't think I've gone under here yet. These gems. Yeah, but I don't think the part with the towers actually has any gems in them. Oh, is it pointing behind here? Oh yes. Okay, that's all the gems. So now we just have to do the parts with the numbered towers, because we've done the skill point. With this one. I know some of them literally just has crabs in them, which is like really easy. Because it's just a case of just charging past them. I just had a random thought last night I witnessed a supernova. It's pretty scary. Is there another number tower in this area, or is that the only one? I just somehow remember there being 2 of them here, I don't know why. Oh, there's 2 of them, yeah. My memory did serve me well for a change. Oh, I was trying to take advantage of my moment of invulnerability there to go past the other one, but hopefully we can find a bit of fodder on the way. Fodder. I don't know what fodder actually means. Is it like bait or something? Oh. Actually, before we do the rest of this challenge, let's just get hunters out of the way. Stupid hunter.
I've been trying to tame my new pet manta ray, but he just won't obey me. Hey,
I don't know why.
You're just about the right size to ride on his back.
I ain't riding none.
Great. Hop on his back and guide him through each of the rings of bubbles as it appears. And remember, he's brand new, so try not to get him dented or scratched up.
I remember this part feels weird, because there's times where you feel like you've gone past the bubbles, like you haven't actually gone through the rings, but somehow it registers, because it just seems to be very delayed, giving you the sound cue. Boing. Yeah, that first one's really easy.
Well done.
I'm not sure if the next one's harder,
suppose I
but
owe you something for that.
I remember I have failed the
Take
next
this
one before.
orb. I found it in one of my flippers.
Funny the amount of times like, Hunter is the real villain in this game, I'm telling you. Because, like, the amount of times he harbors eggs from us and orbs,
Now
things
that
that are
the
key
manta
to our
race
success in our
paint,
journey.
I'd
And he holds it
love
for
to
us
get
to
him
play a
into
game with
racing
evil.
shape.
Pure evil.
Care
Scum.
to take him through a harder course?
No, but you're making me do it to get an orb, so.
Okay, good luck.
Terrible friend. Not that we've really established that Hunter's a friend at this point. Boy. I'm not a fan of you being off camera right now, Mr. Horse. Thing. Oh, the manta ray's the thing I'm writing. Okay, sorry, I'm thinking,
Bueno,
that's not a manta ray, it's a
got
seahorse,
real
but like, no, I'm
I
writing a
could
manta ray. So.
use a partner like you. You can have the orb I found in my
Why'd you say
other
that?
flipper too.
I mean, you find yourself like the whole game thinking, why'd you speak like that? It's part of this game's charm. There we are. So now we just have to save his baby turtles. Oh, my babies will be safe if you go to the top of all these towers. Oh, whoops. Hello. Do you have anything to say other than be all like, oh, I'm happy because I'm wet? I agree. It's kind of a similar concept to the OG Resident Evils. I've not actually played like the original Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3, but I've seen them be played. And I just feel like the bad voice acting and like the line delivery kind of adds to the charm of the game, in my opinion. Like it doesn't really take away from it, in my opinion. And did I miss one there? Oh yeah, there was 2 towers in there, my bad. Oh, I liked that one that just had crabs on it. Yay! Normally I get really impatient with the ones with the electric trap. I think, yeah, the electric traps just disappear once you rescue the towers. Rescue the towers? Rescue the babies from the towers. Rescue the towers. I keep trying to charge fodder along the way, but I'm not very good at directing myself in the water, it seems. Oh, so it's 6 numbered towers. I thought it was 7 for some reason. If you play Resident Evil on the PS1, play the director's cut edition, had me and my dad scared time after time. He was a grown man. Really? I've never actually played. I mean, I played Resident Evil 1, the remake, because I platinumed it on Twitch and well, I posted on YouTube too. But yeah, I watched Gaming Egg play the original RE1 on his PC. Oh. Oh. I know I took a bit of damage there, but it was fine. I could take that damage.
Now we can swim in peace. I heard that you were collecting these orbs. Please take this one.
I wonder if people actually bother to do no damage runs of Spyro, because you don't really need to bother about not taking damage half the time. There we go. Champagne Tower is complete. I guess we'll go to the portal. We're not that far from it. Wherever the hole is. How do I get out here? The water workers! Oh! Sorry. So now, for our first boss, Crush's armpit, or Scorch's pit, or Crush's thing, I don't know. Gulp. It's Crush, I think it's first. I held my dad back so solo was more entertaining for us both. I don't know, actually, I don't know what it is about the Resident Evil game. I feel like Resident Evil 2, I find that one quite scary. The remake, anyway. I don't play the OG ones, though. From what I've seen, though, I miss, like, the OG zombie moaning sounds. Whereas nowadays they're all, like gargly sounding. Kind of miss, like, the old retro moaning sounds of the
Well
zombies.
done, Spyro.
That's
Now
very
that you
medieval
have
as
6
well.
talismans, this door will open. Okay, Spyro, jump through that hole in the floor to get down to Crush's dungeon.
We're
I'll
talking
help
about
you
going
by
in
tossing
holes,
heat
Elora,
through
you
the hole if I
slut.
can
I'm not
catch
joking.
Good luck.
I'm absolutely joking. Right. So once we defeated Crush, we're just gonna whiz on over to Moneybags to buy the ability to climb, come back to Summer Forest and complete it.
Before you get to the castle dungeon,
And then we'll call it a day with Spyro for today.
You might want to know how Ripto and his monsters arrived in Avalon.
But I'll chill with you for about an hour
Last
after
week
we've
in the
played
winter
it.
tundra, the professor was working on some new super portal technology.
There. That's the last orb in place. Now let's see. All we need are some coordinates.
Yeah, how about 22475? That's my birthday.
Okay, I'll be sure not to wish happy birthday on that day. Stupid Hunter.
No, Hunter, don't!
What?
Oh no, my birthday so happens to be the code to let these evil people that have no impact on this world whatsoever in.
Get off me! Get off me, you useless buffoons!
I don't even see him on you, he just completely absorbed you, it seems.
Why can't either?
For a month, and I have to switch brands. I wear it daily.
Where are we?
Yeah, I have to
No
wear organic
dragons.
perspirant. I just feel like it.
Wonderful.
Crush, go back
I
and
swear a lot.
pack my bags. We're moving in. Say hello to your new king.
Professor, shut it down! Hurry!
King of what?
Oh
King
my,
of
oh my, I can't
nothing?
see the
Because
switch.
you don't
I
really seem
think
to
I've broken my
be
glasses.
around.
Crush, go through the
Probably Donald
hole,
Trump, I
you
suppose,
idiot.
because he is orange
To all
and
your
he's
friends,
kind of
take
a
the orbs and
useless
scatter them
king,
throughout
so
Avalon.
like.
No! Go! Crush, get the orbs now!
Oh, and he's a man-child. Oh, this part.
You
I'll kill
little
you.
creature, I'll kill you!
This is bad news for Avalar. Hunter, why didn't you chase him?
Yeah, I would have gone after him. But didn't he say something about not liking dragons?
Professor, could we catch a dragon to help us?
Yes, I think so. We'll need a world that has an alignment much better suited to intercepting one of these creatures. How about Glimmer?
Good idea. We better go right now.
How about no? I mean, he's like, I think I broke my glasses. I'm like, oh, you're useless. How convenient. How convenient for Ripto. He has no idea how lucky he is to be here. Like, have you played those games out there? Oh, I played the PS4 versions on the PS5. So I think that'd be the remastered versions. We'll get it on today. I might stand a chance of beating him without taking damage, but for the skull point. But if I don't, I'll do it with the super flame power up or permanent super flame later on. But that sound effect is definitely in the game again. I think it goes to sound effect you like hitting the Yeti in the boxing match, Spyro 3. You're torturing and it goes, whoa. Yeah. Luckily, a lot of PS3 games are playable on PlayStation 4 and 5. Granted, they're on there. That's why I hold them on PS3 for any games that can only be played on there, and for any avatars that can only be claimed on there. And I keep missing that flame. Ugh, I just keep dodging from very inconvenient angles. If you keep going in a direction that's the opposite of what's closest to me. How did that miss you? Go fuck yourself, Crush. Or Gulp. Yeah, Crush. Gulp will be more in the match for you, so yeah, this is Crush. So he's got beetroot next as well. I feel like a lot of the big guys with big mouths in this game have it. How did that miss you? You're twisting my nipples now, game. Currently. I'm just trying so hard not to get hit during this. You're taking the snag now. Not this time, bitch. Honestly, Niall, I would absolutely love that if every console was backwards compatible, because it would just save so much space in your room. And even if you didn't want to part with old consoles for like, keepsakes, you could just put them all in your loft. But... oh, fuck! Okay, well, never mind. Well, we're not going for get it perfect this time. Whoa. Well, I got lucky just then. How does that not destroy him for us? Brother? Yeah, we'll go for the perfect when we get the Super Flame power up. Take care of that very last. But if there was any I was to get a chance of not taking damage, I would have been this one. Because I feel like I have the potential to not take damage in this boss fight more likely than Gulps. Oh, very hit or miss with dodging that attack. Got my high five, PS5 drawers. TV has speakers on either side, PS2 under it, and 360 should right spaces. Yeah, I absolutely agree. For someone who already has like a very small house and room as well, I completely agree.
You may have been able to defeat that simpleton, but
my beetroot mouse will be more than a match for you.
Bring it on, shorty.
Oh, shows how much respect you have for your servants. That simpleton.
Here now. Destroy him and make sure it's painful.
Bring it on, shorty. I know. It's funny because he's a funny villain and he's a cool villain. It's just like I feel like just his effect on the courses of the events that take place in the game just don't seem very apparent. It's something that I notice about the game, but it doesn't affect my enjoyment of the game. I still love the game. I wouldn't be playing it otherwise. I'm just like, I'm not someone that, even though I love a game, I'm not just going to kiss its ass and say, everything about it is just perfect. You know what I mean? Like,
that Ripto has caused enough damage. All his meddling has cost me a fortune.
Cost me a fortune.
Spyro, I'd be bankrupt. If Ripto were here, I'd give him a piece of my mind.
I'd give him a piece of my beetroot mouth.
In fact, I'd give him a lot more than that.
I think Hunter and Moneybags have the same voice actor in this game. I know that a lot of the characters are voiced by the same actors in this game, and some are voiced by Tom Kenny. Oh.
Boo. Why you?
But not only are Gulp and Crush back and the Dragonfly miraculously, apparently lava doesn't kill people like Ripto. That's the only thing that seems to be apparent that Ripto's taken over each place, is that he replaces the banner of that place with him. PlayStation game on speakers. Wait, have you got like external speakers to like for like 3D surround sound? Like, 'cause I think my speakers are just ones that are already with my TV. So you get like quite really good sound then. DVDs and Blu-rays in cabinet under TV, Xbox gate. You have to put a big cabinet then. Honestly, I just don't have the room for half the shits in my room. I barely even managed to make the room for my PC right now. I remember when I eventually got my PC, I had to completely just, move everything around in my room to just remotely make the space for my PC, but only that I just barely have. We're going to just ignore everything in this level right now. If you collect a gem along the way, that's fine, but I'm just going to run straight over to Moneybags and unlock the ability to, yeah, manage to dodge all the gems. Because I want to collect them as we're doing the level properly. I just want to jump straight to Moneybags to unlock the ability to climb.
I'd be willing to teach you.
So we can 100% Summer Forest.
A small fee?
A small fee? Oh. My hand is practically attached to this bag. Look, my hand's not even around it. It's part of the bag. Oh, I didn't mean to skip that, so you can read it.
Use the D-pad to move up and down and press jump again to get off. You can also jump sideways onto another climbable area.
Boom. Nostalgia. So now, to clean up what's left of Summer Forest, we still have to clean up Glimmer, Sunny Beach, I think that's it, actually. as well as Summer Forest itself. There's just that one area of Summer Forest we still have to... We'll do Glimmer first since we're closer to there than the ladder we have to climb. Ooh. I got a high-fi... Oh, a high-fi... Oh, yeah, my dad has one of those in his house. At least he had them when... I remember apparently when I was a toddler or younger. I don't blame him for getting mad, but apparently he got really annoyed because I apparently ate his hi-fi. Like, my mouth, I just ripped it to shreds and I just, like, ate all the foam and all the stuff that was in his hi-fi. I don't even know how I survived that. But apparently I ate his hi-fi when I was younger. Or parts of it. So, back to your message. Got sidetracked. So 2 decent-sized speakers either side of TV. And hi-fi until... Unit next to PS5. Got cheap PC speakers from years ago. Bedpost behind me. For mock surround sounds, but they work so... Honestly, I feel like a lot of old school stuff actually works better than... Like, I've got some gadgets I still use from a year ago that are serving me well just now. If, like... Like, I've not bothered upgrading the Windows 11, for example. So I'm just like, well, yeah, I can't afford it. And B... I'm just fine with Windows 10. And the same with my Elgato that I've been using right now. I've been using the same one since 2014, 13? And it's served me well ever since then. And I'm just realizing this looks kind of like a penis and balls. So, okay, let's go to... Sorry. But now we can do the... It's funny, actually, when you do this part with the air hop glitch. You made me... Sorry. It's funny when you do the air hop glitch at this part to do the gem lamps in this cave, because it says, now you could do the gem lamps in this cave. I'm like, why do you say that like I've done the other one already? Because you're meant to have already done it. So, there we go. I almost demonstrated to you there the way to do it without actually doing it legit. And, oh yeah, I forgot, I actually have to kill the enemies again. To make sure to kill 10. Oh! Were they bust on purpose, or? That's very careless of her, I'm sorry. I love the attention to detail in this cave here. The surrounding area is green along with this gem. I don't know, it just looks very pretty. The realistic reflections. It sounds cool. I would like the idea of having like my own hi-fi and that. Just wonder where I'd put it in my room. Right. Oh, there's still one more enemy. We just have to defeat 10 for that power up. The chalice can now be collected when I'm pretending that they're enemies from medieval, as I'd be telling myself. The spirits that come out of their body are just very like the spirits from medieval resurrection. Oh wait, sorry, well let's do this dialogue first.
Hey! Great!
Hey!
You've got the Superfly power-up active. Now you can light the gem lamps in this cave.
Which you totally haven't done already in the other cave. We used the air hop glitch. It's cool and all, because it gives you incentive to revisit levels, but I feel like backtracking in games is always so tedious to me, like having to remember to go back to level later. I'm like, no, I want to know when I'm in a level I can complete it there and then, you know what I mean? But I'm pretty sure all levels can be completed. I don't think any backtracking is needed in Spyro 3, if I'm
For a while, I was afraid we were going to have to cancel tonight's
No, it's a lie.
baseball game. Here,
You have to unlock
somebody mix
the
this
side
organ
characters.
with a baseball.
Someone mixes orbit with the baseballs. Very convenient. I don't think I don't even know if the orbs have anything to do with Ripto, like where they're all placed. Because the orbs seem to be something that are just sacred to Avalar, so like, oh god, I don't even know what relevance Ripto has in this story other than he's just all like, I'm a king. I'm like, okay, that's cute. It's like, it feels like everyone is like, okay, Ripto, it's time to give you your medicine. Like, he's kind of a meme for that though. Oh dear, what happened, Nero? Wait, oh, that's not all the gems. Oh, is that the name of your personal trader? I'm sorry. What happened? Tell all. Wait, what gem did I miss? What the heck? Here? Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, practice test, is that like practical, or are you doing more theory and studying? If so, I am so sorry. I know how tedious that must be. But I know how much you love your line of work though, so like, I know that it'll be worth it in the end. Yeah, ugh. I completely feel you there. Ah, there we are. We've 100%. Okay, we haven't 100% completed Glimmer, because where's the ba-ba-ba-ba? We're missing an orb? Oh yeah, we didn't do this one yet, actually. We completely skipped this last time.
Great! The Superfly power-up is active.
Great! I completely forgot to do this for you last time. I'm so sorry. I can't remember if when you revisit the level, do they stay lit? Oh, this game is so glamorous. Bang, bang, boom. Something odd they want to collect
Thanks
those
for helping me
gems,
light the
but you
lamp
can't actually
spiral.
pick them up.
The fairy gave me this orb, but I like gems better. You take it instead.
Glimmer complete. There we are. I completely forgot to do that gem lamp segment in the previous part. Oh my god. So I think here we'll get the outro for Glimmer. Or maybe not. I know there is an outro for Glimmer. No, it didn't play. I don't know what triggers it to play. It definitely has one though. Look how every level has its intro and outro. I know that there's definitely an outro for Glimmer, but I don't know what triggers it to play. I think it's if you exit the level via quitting.
Pressing the start button and choosing the
Girl, I've already been doing that. It's gonna be bad with something. Ugh, honestly, I hate, especially when it's said in such like just text after text after text after text. I feel like I'm more of like a note taker. I feel like I memorize things better if I have little keywords and all that to help trigger certain memory in me. If it's just too much words at once, it's too much to take in, especially if it's something I don't particularly want to learn. I feel like it depends what it is. If it's something I'm really into, I can learn it really fast. But if it's something that requires effort for me to learn, I feel like keywords in notes help me memorize things better. Or if something's actually explained to me, like, simplified, instead of having to read it. For some reason, having a voice telling me things is easier than reading about it. I don't know how my brain works. I haven't been diagnosed with ADHD, but I know I have it because of things like that. But, from the sounds of things, you're slowly but surely getting there, though. And I know that you'll be rewarded at the end of it, because I know that you are very keen on your line of work. Hopefully when it's over and done with, you don't have to worry about stuff ever again.
something shiny at the top of this wall. Maybe you could climb up and get it.
Ah, straight to the point, I see. Yeah, we're just missing a few red gems and orb up here. Usually when I'm playing this in my own time, I just enable the cheat to unlock all abilities from the start, just because, I don't know, I just kind of like completing all the levels there and then. In Spyro 3, I don't think you, maybe there's a cheat code for getting all the, I guess you could say, side characters unlocked from the start, but maybe I don't know. But I don't know. I just find this game fun to play when you can just complete levels there and then with all abilities unlocked, but for the purpose of a walkthrough, I won't do that. Oh yeah, Sunny Beach was the next incomplete level we had to do. And then we're all caught up. We just have to do the Doidle friends up to make a very good soup part. And there was one ladder we couldn't climb before. I don't think we actually have to have our ability for anything here, so we could just like hurry on over to that bit. We don't need to escort his turtles to safety. That don't matter to us in this playthrough. We've got to stop the turtles from being put into... But they're very stupid turtles. I mean, I know that, like, actually, I think Shy made a clip from my previous walkthrough on this where I said, like, they're very stupid. They're like, God, I feel like dying today. Let me just jump in this soup. Well, I don't know. It's really quick this level can be done when you're just whizzing through it, just get to the end immediately. I didn't realize actually I was escorting him to safety. I thought I was going so fast that I wasn't actually, I was leaving him behind, but no. Seems like you escorted him to safety by default. No! Oh, I've had crunchy ice cream stone head. Yeah, I've had that before. Or have I had that? Or no, it wasn't that I've had. I had an equivalent to it, which was by Halo Tops, which was a honeycomb flavoured one. I can imagine. I do love crunchy those. I can imagine. I remember having those crunchy ice cream lollies on a stick that were coated in chocolate, and it was like popping candy that was in it. Crunchy's a kind of chocolate. It's got like a honeycomb kind of filling, and it's covered in chocolate. It's by Cadbury. I don't know if they do in America, but yeah, it's definitely in the UK.
Hello, young one. There's a chef
If
up
I was
at
a
the top of this
muppet.
ladder who wants to make soup out of our turtles. Maybe you could climb up there and
Oh,
save
you're
them.
welcome for the nostalgia trip, Niall. Oh, and thank you for the 125 bits. Thank you for joining me on my nostalgia trip, darling. Oh, I just bumped my head. You're so sweet, Niall. Thank you. I completely forgot to get these. Here, since we learned to climb now. I'm solved it, so. Oh. Ow. There we go. Now we can stop these babies from being eaten by a creepy old man. Try saying that at Connex. Right. Creepy old turtle. Right, let me just whiz past them for a second just to get these gems. And now we've got all the gems leveled, so now we just need the last orb.
Your turtle friends happen to make a very good
Looks like the
soup.
golden triangle
if
button.
I can catch them. You
But I know
can
it's
try
gonna be
to
like
say
the-
them if you like,
the triangle
but I'm
thing.
feeling awfully hungry.
I'm feeling awfully hungry, but not hungry enough to wait for you to unlock the ability to climb the ladder. He's the only NPC that actually is affected by you attacking him. Like when you charge him, he like sort of shrivels inside his hat. I know in not Resident Evil 3, I mean Spyro 3, the NPCs react to you flaming them. This camera angle here is like the permanent camera angle in the Japanese version of Spyro 1 and 2. Luckily in the Japanese version of Spyro 2 you could turn that thing off. But oh god. I know this game got rated so badly in the Japanese version just because of the camera angle alone. And I completely understand it. Oh god, I actually almost failed that. Not the first segment. Jesus Christ.
So, you saved a few turtles. There are more where those came from. Here, take this orb and go
Oh
away.
god, that'd be heaven, Niall. Take a sword and go away. Oh my god. Quack, quack. Are you a dog? I can't even tell what you are. He's quacking. I don't know what you are, but it's time to save these suicidal turtles because I don't know why. Like, I hear a bell. Time to kill myself. Like, I don't know what the hell they're doing. Like, why are they flying towards a cauldron to their death just because they hear a bell? Or is he tricking them into thinking he's made dinner for them or something? I don't know. The puzzle makes no sense to me, but like, oh, the bell is ringing. Time to die. I guess I'm die. Instead of because I like charge, just my charge just slides off him. Ugh. It's probably like the most fitting soundtrack to a Spyro level ever though. Like this couldn't have gone to any better of a level. But I know some like there's been Spyro soundtracks that have gone to other levels, like Idle Springs going to Fracture Hills, for example, but like you can tell this soundtrack was just made for this level. Thank you for the slap. Oh, we didn't fail.
Rats! You saved every turtle on the beach.
You
Here,
saved every rat on the
I used
beach,
it to
oh!
buy potatoes, but now I don't need it.
I can't think who he reminds me in. Oh, he reminds me in that thing from that guy from Star Wars 1. The Phantom Menace. Only money.
That's who reminds me in. The ice cream is so unique too. Honeycomb ice cream with many crunchy pieces. I'll need to try that actually, because I do love crunchy. I remember having those crunchy ice lollies that were like, it was like yellow ice cream and it had like little bits of popping candy and it was really nice too. I was going to use this to buy potatoes, but now I don't need it. Oh well, maybe I should have thought about that before you waited for me to show up to kill those turtles. You had your chance and you squandered it. There we go. We have completely completed Summer Forest. Can't move on, bitch. I do wonder if we should get the speedways out of the way. In Autumn Plains.
Thank
or
you,
not.
young dragon. The baby turtles will be safe up here. Please take this talisman as a token of our gratitude.
Please take this talisman and shove it up your arse. You already have this talisman. Thank you. There we go. That's Summer Forest completely complete. I do wonder though if I should do Autumn Plains in 2 halves. Oh my baby! Right. Maybe I should do it in 2 halves, yeah. Maybe not fully over the course of December. Maybe I might just do... Oh, I don't know though, because Winter Tundra would be a pretty cool level to do in December. Even though none of the levels within that home world are particularly wintry. But, yeah, maybe we'll do the other half of this on Thursday? Well, not the other half. I mean the first half of Autumn Plains. Let me just double check we have gotten everything up till now. Yeah, we've 100% completed Summer Forest. Autumn Plains has so many levels, oh my god. They're not all showing there though, it's not showing the speedways. I don't think anyway. Yeah, there's like 2 speedways and 8 or is it 6 levels and 2 speedways? I'm not actually sure. I just know that Autumn Plains is a longer home world. Where's the shortcut to Autumn Plains? Yeah, we'll go to Autumn Plains. Yeah, I think we will end that there. But if you want, I'll stay live for another half an hour. I'll end off with a bit of words on stream and some music. Maybe one game of the week that's linked together. If anyone's want to join in. There we go. I'll do the outro for YouTube now when this gets posted to YouTube. I'll edit it for YouTube maybe over this weekend. But thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you like what you've seen here, please give the video a like or dislike it if you didn't like it. If you want to catch me live on Twitch, I usually try to stream on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, and sometimes over the weekend. Depends with me. So if you want to see me outside of YouTube, Twitch is where it's at, really. But oh, also shout out to my patrons, Andrea Mackay, and also to Betty, and yeah, all my social media links are down below, like Discord, Patreon, and Twitter, and all that good shit. But yes, I'll see you in the next time. Take care.